Sounded like I was in pain when I started the stream. But indeed, I am not. And, well, I mean, I'm just a little sore. That's whatever. Doesn't matter. You know what does matter, though? Nothing, really. But today, whoops, I went to, oh, I forgot. I got a new voiceover. She hit level 5 today. Let's see what she has to say.
Recently, I've been wondering if I've been a little too hard on myself in the past. In my efforts to maintain the reserved manner of a deity, I never got the chance to enjoy my life. Which is why I've become obsessed with shopping lately.
Yeah?
I bought many new precious things, like dazzling rainbow-colored tea bags, fully automated extendable cutlery,
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
a saddle especially made for riding seahorses.
How?
But in the end, I realized that most of the stuff I bought was useless. So I sent them all to the troupe to be used as props in performances. Strange. Before I bought those things, I was certain they would all be of good use to me.
Cool. That's how we're starting the stream. Anyways, I like the look of this. It's voiceover unlock about us, our story together. I mean, hey, it could just never end if you know what I mean. Anyways, that's a bad joke. I'll have to read this later, though. It's kind of weird because I unlocked this before I unlocked this, and then it just moved it down, which is kind of odd, and whatever the heck that is. Who knows? Anyways, the thing that actually matters, boom. This world quest right here, it's blue and everything. Search in the algae sea. Return to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. This is like a long world quest thing that we have been doing. There was one in 4.0. There was one in... Actually, two of them were in 4.0. One in 4.1. And 4.2 is where we are now with this quest. Because you got the Oceanid named Mary Ann, quote unquote, and then Seymour in 4.0, and then 4.1 you get Caterpillar or the Hilichurl, who decided to just look like a kid in the Fortress of Meripede, because why not? And all three of them were a part of the Narzissenkreuz whatever freaking Ordo that did some things in the past. That's all I know. And I'm pretty sure this quest relates to that tower. And I'd like to unlock some more stuff in that place because I don't think I can max out the exploration for a little bit. But basically, yeah, we just brought a bunch of these people connecting to this Ordo business or whatever. And then they're all like, psh, yeah, we're here. That's what's happening. See, look, there's On, Caterpillar, and Seymour. The crew. The crew is here. I forgot. Not Yovey, Paimon, you're back. You bet we are. Have you found anything new in the meantime? Well, we've been gone for a while. Mr. Caterpillar and I have been doing some research. Oh, and we discovered that Seymour doesn't, in fact, have an annihilation mode. Darn. Following data fragment sorting, this phrase was found to have been derived from the novel Prisoner 6 Overrun. Cool, I can't wait to sound like a robot this whole time. In that book, the World Organization launched a mass annihilation agent to hunt a chimera down. Wait, that stuff's not important at all. Apart from using our free time to go out and investigate, we've also read through the books collected here one more time. We couldn't make heads or tails of them at first, and even now, well, they certainly are well written. I don't know whose handwriting it is, or what scribe or copyist was hired, but their penmanship is clear and clearly beautiful. A master of calligraphy, if I ever saw one. Wait, so you were talking about the handwriting? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this already. Did you not find anything during this time, then? Alright, sorry. I shan't jest any further. As you know, we told you all that we found the last time without holding anything back. However, I fear that this time there are some clues hidden in details that we must rely on chance to reveal. Reveal their meaning, you mean? Indeed. For example, if no further revelations concerning a murder emerge, then the blood on a painting will always remain a red smear. And what would this chance be, Caterpillar? Well, why don't we do a quick recap of everything we discovered? Thank you, I almost forgot. Let's make some deductions regarding what happened in the past. That might give us the opportunity to fill in some gaps that will help us support our refute our views. That's a good idea. I've always felt like there's not so much about this that's familiar, but I can't recall anything about it. Negative. I can give a continuous account of the resources that I have sorted. Silly dog. Don't you only recover your creator's name after talking to us about the matter? Negative. Mechanical. That's what mechanical noises are, guys. It's just a bunch of... I merely matched similar sounds during said interaction. There was no data loss involved. However, I must append that I, too, find that keyword search makes searching for entries more efficient. Okay. Wow, I can't read now. That's great. Great start to the stream. So, what do we want to discuss? Well, for a bit of a warm-up, or a teaser, if you would. You may be referring to a heater. No. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. So, let's start off our deductions with something simple. What is the Marion in the Anapausis exactly? Huh? That Marion holds the greatest secret of all. I'm sure you can all see that too. Let's get ourselves some armchairs, maybe crack open a few beers. Oh, wait, you can't drink yet. Well, neither can you, Caterpillar. You look like a kid. If you try to buy a beer, then they wouldn't let you have it. Anyway, let us help you sort our findings out. I'll start first. Well, the name Marion itself certainly is familiar to me. The name of the person I was meant to protect is Marion, yes. But I have no data regarding the identity of the one who resides within the Anapausis. We are missing context. I can only conclude, based on a human's unmodified lifespan, that they are not the same person. I think... One second. Just panning out my room a little bit, just in case any sound tries to trickle in. We would hate for that to happen, because everyone wants to listen to my beautiful voice. Maybe if I talked like this the entire time. Welcome to the stream. This sounds so bad. Anyways. That would seem to be the case, huh? It's been a few hundred years after all. Well, as for Paimon, she ate chicken mushroom skewer this morning. Well, guess it's my turn. You mentioned before that you encountered Oceanid creatures that had a great deal of character, one might say personality even. The precondition for such creatures and their characters is the same, that an intelligent Oceanid has already understood their original forms beforehand. So, were you the only one who willed those creatures into being, Anne? Don't you think that's kind of weird? You know, summoning familiar friends to play house with you for who knows how long and stuff? Well, I didn't do that. I actually had to get to know Petit Chow, Al, and the others first. Well, then, in that case, let's see what we can deduce from the things we already know. Then let's begin. Let me think back on what's happened. Got it. Let me know if I can be of assistance in any way, Miss Yovey. Why did we get out if it's going to happen again? Are you ready now, or do you have any questions for me? I just thought... Tell me about what happened previously. I need to talk with the others first. Yeah, I just thought of something. I'm looking forward to it. Brainstorm and find a breakthrough. Okay, about Anne. Anne is a small Oceanid. She didn't create the Oceanid creatures in Anapausis. Speaking of, how do Oceanids reproduce again? Is that a thing? Do we know how they reproduce the Oceanid creatures in Anapausis? Let's think about it. Oceanids are sentient creatures unique to Fontaine, and they can create Oceanid creatures through mimicry and transformation. I remember all the strange and wonderful Oceanid creatures we saw before we met Marion. Okay, there are Oceanids in Anapausis. Okay, the name Marion. Let's think about it. Anne said the name sounded familiar. I should ask her about it should something come to mind. To say more, she is someone that he must protect. Either way, ordinary humans don't live that long. It's been several hundred years, so they're probably not the same person, right? Okay. What Paimon ate this morning? Thank you. Chicken mushroom skewer. At the risk of missing major plot twists or important foreshadowing, I don't think this is related to Anne's background either. Are you sure, though? I think what Paimon ate this morning was very important. Okay, the Oceanid Anne. This one sounds like the important one. Anne's far too weak to control that whole realm, so she can't be the Oceanid behind it all. Associate with. There, on it. Oceanid Anne is not on. It's definitely not on. I believe her. She is also searching for answers. Okay, let's think about this. Maybe Osile can create water creatures, but it's extraordinary to be able to imagine creatures with rich personalities. It's almost certain that there's an ocean in Anapasis controlling everything. Who can she be? Well, let's think about this. The Marion in Anapasis seems very mysterious. We once suspected that On was a character from her dreams. Associate with this. Boom. The Inamic Marion. Marion, who has the same name as Seymour's owner, and who seems to know everything. Even if she's not an Oceanid, she's probably related to the Oceanid behind all of this. We went through something there. That's enough for now. More than enough for a warm-up. Correct. The oddities in Anapasis all point to the powers of the Oceanids. But this is not Miss On's doing. All of this together means... There's another Oceanid in Anapasis? That is what I suspect. An Oceanid with whom Mary On has a close relationship. Or perhaps she could even be the princess herself. Do you mean to say that Mary On may in fact be Princess Lyris? Yes, Lyris, the Red Empress of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo from back then. The Red Empress who loves to take heads. Take heads? Maybe tails, too. I seem to have a vague recollection of something like that. Whoa. But it's not a story about Lyris. Rather, it's a fairy tale about someone named Marion. Yes, the taking heads thing is just a metaphor. Lyris is made of pure water and so has the ability to dissolve and extract people's wills. The Narzissenkreuz Ordo, I hope that's not how you pronounce it because that's not how you pronounce it, used her to extract the ego and become holy. Searching for the keyword Lyris has yielded relevant information in my indices. I don't think that's what that is. Talking the Red Empress has reminded me of a few things about Marion. Mull that over a while first, then speak to Miss On and say more. See if the conclusion you reach awakens any new memories. Okay, let's talk to On. What do you got to say, On? Knight Yovey, I've remembered the name Marion. Oh, do tell. It's familiar to me because it's from a children's story, the same one that the Red Empress comes from. The female lead, Liddell, was mistaken for Marion, the servant, and Marion never appeared throughout the entire story. Maybe Marion never really existed, except as a figment in someone's dreams. How do you know about this story, On? And isn't that a good question? And isn't that a good question? How do I know about it? The memory feels more vivid than those I have of the story of the evil dragon, Narcissus. Okay, say more. Robotic boy, robotic dog, talk to me. Talking robotic dog? Shall I summarize the entries regarding Lyris I possess for you two? Alright, please do. Thank you. Omitting the standard citation format, reconstructing output to match format, report to superiors. Lyris is a registered Oceanid. She is not eligible to be stationed in the waters outside Fontaine and has become a special source of information for the nation. She was appointed as a director of an orphanage to symbolize the love and affection of the previous Hydro Archon. Orphanage? Do you mean the House of the Hearth? That'd be a twist. The orphanage affairs were mainly managed by its human vice director. An orphanage director? Then how is she connected to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo? As director, Lyris was very affectionate towards the children and quite devoted to them, but her intelligence amongst Oceanids was below average. Rip! She's a bozo! She wasn't very good at working out the cause and effect of things, nor could she even count. As a result, she was not qualified to perform covert investigations. Sounds kind of like a big old cat mom who can't count. You know, because cats can't count, so they pick up their kittens one by one. Keep going back until they see there aren't any kittens left. Later, the orphanage was destroyed during the calamity, and official records of her stop there. The calamity? You know how old that is, Seymour? They say she failed to understand the link between the disaster, the orphans fleeing, and her own conduct, so she wanders the ruins, drowning in guilt and expectation. I have an underwater locomotion module. Once, Marion and I dove down to the ruins of the orphanage, those whose coordinates were the same as those of Anapasis. There, we found an Oceanid swimming sadly in circles. That's On. When she next appeared in the record, she was a core memory of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo and the subject of a high-priority arrest warrant. Oh, but she doesn't seem like a bad person. Concerning that she may be connected to On, she must have been tricked. Yes, there's another important piece of information worth noting. The orphanage's name was the Narzissenkreuz Institute. Narzissenkreuz? Wish I knew how to pronounce that. These are all Mayor Chasse phantom files that Mr. Alan Guillotine recorded for testing light sensitivity while designing me. The output is via my image to text to speech module. According to eyewitnesses' testimony regarding who I suspect to be Lyris, there shouldn't be any problems. And you may have heard of this elsewhere, but it's worth mentioning again. Alian and Marion were orphans in the care of Narzissenkreuz Institute. Before the march, who's us, Hunter Emmanuel Guillotine took them in. Thank you, Seymour. Don't mention it, noble madam. Man, it's painful talking in such a monotone way. Paimon feels like you've changed a lot since you met in the Fortress of Meripede, Caterpillar. Would a 5-year-old child and a 15-year-old teenager be the same? Perhaps returning here simply reminds me of the past and who I used to be. Time is frozen in the fortress, being locked up there for a day or 100 years. I'm afraid it made no difference to me. Lenore is what made time flow for me. Watching her grow reminded me that time still passes, and life is still being born, shining brilliantly and then being extinguished. And so I changed as well. That said, my past self, the person I was before I met her, would certainly be more helpful to Anna and Seymour in our current situation. That's true. Don't be like that, Paimon. Just think about it. Making up stories for Lenore was nothing more than putting such ways of thinking to good use. Regardless, it has nothing to do with the current situation. You look like you still have questions, Yovey. Since we have our own suspicion. Hey, how's your weekend been? What's up, Sleepy? It's been fine. My stream today is a little bit late because I was hanging out with a friend for once in my life. It was quite nice. How have you been, Sleepy? It's good to see you here. Since we have our own suspicions about Anna and Lyris' relationship, we have topics of discussion that can be used to refute or sustain those conjectures. How do oceanids reproduce? Woo! We're right into it. I'm sure you have friends more knowledgeable than I am regarding that. Perhaps you can even find scholars of natural philosophy who have dedicated research to the question. Or you could have asked the oceanids you know personally, but you asked me. Of course, I know what you mean, so this is your speculation. I see. Paimon doesn't get it. When we exchanged information earlier, Yovey mentioned that An is the person in Marion's dream. Or perhaps she might be a manifestation made by Marion, an Oceanid. Oceanid? Why the repetition? Are you just trying to make it sound cuter? There's a language where repeating the word of something makes it plural, and that's hilarious and cute to me. Apologies, perhaps my description was ill done. Still, can an Oceanid create an Oceanid creature version of an Oceanid? Wow, that's deep. That's like asking if hard candies can be used as the filler for another hard candy. So, what would you say to that? This question's really interesting, but Paimon's already hungry for your answers. I suppose I'd have to say. Still, you may not realize just how deep this rabbit hole goes, so let me explain. Do tell. You might be confused as to why there are Oceanid creatures with personalities in the Anapausis. If Oceanids can create Oceanid creatures, then can they create Oceanid humans or Oceanids? Wow, okay. Convention dictates that it's rare for Oceanids to be able to mimic a human, unless the human drowns in their arms, or the Oceanid has spent extensive time with the person and knows everything about them. And the Oceanid in question must also have tremendous wisdom and compassion. I'm afraid perhaps only one as powerful as Rodea could do that. A lot of random things. Yeah, that definitely sounds like the life of a 15-year-old. I get you. Wow, so that means Idia must be incredibly strong. We're bringing up Idia. Nice. So it's rare to mimic humans, but not impossible. Now, creating another Oceanid, that's different. Creating humans using human knowledge can only be achieved by gods, and the same applies to Oceanids creating Oceanids. It usually should be impossible, in this world at least, unless this human or Oceanid has already placed themselves above their own kind and attempted such insanity. You mean they thought that they could become a god? That's right, followers blindly believe in their leaders, who in turn blindly believe in themselves, giving rise to delirium and delusions. I can do what a god can do. Their deeds are not that great after all. A powerful belief is also a powerful will, and magic is a skill that molds reality to your will. Also, if you're wondering why I'm making this kid sound like this, Sleepy, it's because this kid is actually a monster in this world called a Hilitroll, and he's actually hundreds of years old. That's why I'm making him sound like a normal guy voice and not a little kid. I feel like someone would ask me that. Perhaps the descendant hypothesis makes more sense. Perhaps. It's possible and quite understandable, too. If nothing else, the Lyris I know doesn't have this kind of intelligence, nor would she be this crazy. I have some less mainstream ideas about how oceanids reproduce, but they're not important, and we can discuss them later. Well, I gotta go. I gotta get some food and change my food, so no pressure. And yes, that kid looks very old. I mean, his arms, that's showing that he's a helichol. Well, thanks for stopping by, Sleepy. I hope you have a good sleep. Sleepy. That was a bad joke, I'm sorry. Now, let's reorganize the information that everyone just recalled. This might take quite some time and might be somewhat hard on your throats. Ha! I'm voicing it. I know it. I'm ready! So, regarding Alien's younger sister Marion, the Anaposis is Marion, the Red Empress Lyris, and the On who's with us. What will our conclusion be? How will we sustain it, and how shall we refute it? What a fancy man. Everyone gathers! Is there anything else you feel we should add? As I mentioned before, Marion is not only the princess in On's story, but she is also the person I must protect. She's the younger sister of Alien Guillotine, the one who designed me for ACV07. As for matters concerning me, I suppose you already know about all of them, Knight Yovey. Speaking of which, didn't we also hear all sorts of stuff while we were in Elinas? Seymour was also damaged during that time. How did it go? Did you think of anything? Let's go. Thinking mode. About the damage to Seymour and Elinas. That's right, Seymour was damaged inside Elinas, and Mimir been taking care of him. To my shame, yes. Though I do not have such emotions, you can see it as me having lowered my assessment of myself. And according to Elinas, the battle that occurred within his body ended quite terribly. Evidently, that was the battle that damaged you, and it was an incredibly fierce one, but considering that you were damaged, then your master might have been... Common sense dictates that the fate of Marion Guillotine, sister of Alien Guillotine, was most likely a grim one. But this world is full of tales of loyal knights who exchanged their lives for a miracle, so you needn't grieve too much, Seymour. Seymour appears to have entered data fragment sorting mode out of pure shock. But your master, Marion, was an ordinary human being, wasn't she? And the time that has passed since then far surpasses the lifespan of any human. How did it go? Did you think of anything? Well, the Red Empress Lyris. She was an important figure in the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, and she is also the other Oceanid involved in the tale apart from Miss On. One of only 2 Oceanids, and we also just agreed that we believe there must be an Oceanid behind Anaposis. But her traits don't match those of the Marion we encountered. Could it be that Lyris's imagination was behind everything, even me? That's unlikely. Seymour mentioned that her intelligence was quite limited, so phantoms of this sort would be quite hard for her. Similar to how an author would struggle to write a character more intelligent than themselves. In fairy tales, the kitten may dream of their living little master, but I fear such things don't happen much in real life. So, who is behind all this, and who in the world is that Marion?
That Oceanid On.
Huh? What about me again? We once suspected that you might be the person that Marion dreamed of. So in your view, Marion is the Oceanid behind the curtain, yes? I don't know.
Well then, do you find the name Lyris familiar? She is, after all, the only Oceanid involved in this apart from yourself.
If you mean the title The Red Empress, then yes. I do have some impressions of it.
Did I think of everything? The Marion in Anaposis.
That makes her our prime suspect, then.
To be honest, were you using the process of elimination, you actually already guessed as much long ago. I didn't want to disrespect On, though. You're right, but you do already have a version of the story in your heart. Your own interpretation, yes? If that's the case, then we should go find that Marion and see for ourselves. Please permit me to change the topic for a moment. Does this mean that I shall no longer be able to fulfill my orders to protect Marion?
We've worked out this much, and that's the only bit you care about? It may be cruel, but from the moment we discovered that the Guillotine siblings were from centuries ago, it was probably inevitable.
Correction, so the conclusion would be that it was my incompetence that exposed Marion to danger.
Do not blame yourself.
You have fought to the point of destruction. You have done your part. There's no need to be so pessimistic either, though that is an odd thing to say to a machine. Yeah, it's like pouring Fontaine into a sink and then saying, "Sink, you'll get fat if you keep drinking like this." Oh. 4ACV07. I can't believe you remembered that. What the heck, nerd? What is it, Mr. Caterpillar? Why use my official designation? We may not have reached any conclusions, but we now know what to do next. Look, there is a Marianne in Anapasis too, and she also has close links to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Such a long word that I pronounce wrong every time. My long-term memory module confirms this. As such, there's no need to restore your logic module to factory settings yet. Let's take a step back. We can still go and find this Marianne. Thank you for your logical troubleshooting and emotional adaptive maintenance. I think what you said makes sense. It is not yet time to admit defeat and restore myself to my initial settings in order to take on a new mission. Yeah, that's right, you silly doggy. I just said that. That's crazy. Let's leave things here for a while then. Once you are ready, we can continue. Why don't we go find this Marianne? Let's solve that mystery before tackling the Narzissenkreuz Ordo issue. I concur. I'd really like to figure out that one too. After all, it might explain where I come from. My logic modules agreed that this is the correct course of action. So, shall we go then?
And off we go on a journey.
Okay, shut up. Yeah, it's over here. I remember correctly. Yeah, though we weren't able to go back in there right away. But yes, with the little Oceanid, if you remember, I mean, I could jog some memories if I have to. There were just a bunch of other like things, and they were talking and stuff, and then basically got to the point where we met an Oceanid who was naming herself Marianne just because we're like, oh, are you Marianne? And she's like, oh, sure, yeah, we'll go with that, whatever. That's literally what it was like. And then we're like, okay, talked to her a little bit, and then we left. And then we're like, we weren't allowed to go back in, and they said something about wanting on the possibly Oceanid of being like connected to Marianne. If that's at least from my recollection, that's what happened. Basically. We're back again. This time I must... Marianne. I keep on changing voice. That's the spirit, Miss On. In truth, I must confess to being somewhat jealous of you. You still hold out hope of recovering your past. I've been searching for centuries, but I haven't found a thing. So please, do your best for this old caterpillar's part as well, alright? Forget your past out and come to accept your present self. Yep, I will.
Me when I'm about to figure out my past and walk towards a brighter future.
Jack and Al are here? I forgot what voices I gave them. Holy. Whoa, what are these guys doing here again? Wait, isn't that Al's group?
Oh, yes, it is us. And you are Knight, Yovey, and Paimon. It's really good to see you. So good that I can't control myself anymore. Please dodge to the best of your ability. She asked us to send you a message. Now let me take out her handwriting letter with my hands, which are much like yours, yellow and white ones. I don't want to hear your stories. I prefer my version.
Okay, Jack, so they're fighting me.
I see everything.
Oh no, guys.
There is no escape.
Look at how scared I am, guys. Easy game. The bubble that was here before is gone, too. Well, it was Princess Lyris's magic. That's just how the story goes. Let me think of a way. Close your eyes, everyone. A temporary optical sensor shut down. Understood. They will be reactivated on your command. Wait, why do we have to do that? The essence of a mime is pretense. The charade that something is still here. And belief is the heart of magic. The faith that there is meaning here. So, let's close our eyes. So, on. Begin imagining what it would look like if that bubble was still here. You close your eyes and feel some sort of fluctuation. I prefer the story of the Narzissenkreuz adventure team sitting down happily for tea time after their adventure has ended. Wow, it really appeared. The Ordo called this step the process of imagining something in such detail. Imagining. Let's go over and have a look.
bubble.
Yep, this is what happened. We did like some fight in here, like, oh, we're gonna fight the evil oceanid thing, and for like a story. And then there was all the other creatures, and then they're like, I need all your power. This was on. I need all your power to go up here and save the day. And yeah, and then we came up here and got some lore. So much happened. What the heck? It's the entrance that's disappeared this time? Do you know how to make the portal? Can you do your imagining thing on it? All right, let me give it a try. Close your eyes and a lonesome silence comes over you. But everyone's left. They won't come back no matter how long I wait. I can't, it seems... Wait, why? How are we supposed to see Marianne then? I suspect that this is because the portal has lost meaning and thus cannot be recreated. From what you told me before, the entrance was once placed here led to a story that had yet to be written. Now that she has said everything she wanted to, the story no longer has any meaning. Marianne is rejecting our answer, and that is why the way is shut. Does this mean we're gonna return empty-handed? It does seem so. It does seem so. I wouldn't say we're completely out of luck. Did you notice something that we didn't, Night Yovey? I heard something while Ellen was imagining. I did hear something then, so you can hear it too? Would that be Marianne's real thoughts? What did you two hear? Might be best not to discuss personal secrets here. The walls might have ears and all. Let's head back before talking about this. We return to whence we came. And we're back! So, could you tell us what you heard? Perhaps a heliotrope might hear something that humans and oceanids will not, just as how dogs and humans differ in that regard. I must correct your statement. My auditory components can indeed pick up higher and lower frequencies as compared to humans. However, I am not a dog. Moreover, a dog's low frequency hearing is similar to that of a human. Is that so? Well, I was talking about real dogs, not you for a CVO7. Silly dog. That said, I didn't think you would hear it too, Night Yovey. I wonder if we'd hear the same thing. But everyone's left. They won't come back no matter how long I wait. Looks like we heard the same thing. I suspect that this was the inner voice of Marianne. Did she say anything else? I'm not trying to invade anyone's privacy or anything. I just think that we're onto something here with you mentioning these words, Yovey. Let me think. After that, I also heard something like, I prefer the story of the Narzissenkreuz. You know what? Narzissenkreuz. Okay, we're saying Narzissenkreuz. We're shortening it. Adventure team sitting down happily for a tea time after their adventures has ended. And then, I don't want to hear your stories. I prefer my version. Have you noticed something off about this, Yovey? Please state your case. Haha! Guys, they're backing me in a corner! Let's think our own thoughts through first. Perhaps we really might be able to come to some conclusion. Man, I sure love thinking. Now, Yovey, is there anything else you want to say? I'm just an oceanid who doesn't know anything, and I'm really bad at thinking. Even if you just told me a random story, I'd still believe it all, hook, line, and sinker. The world is too complicated after all, and I'm not experienced enough to spot any holes. I want to do that. Thank you, Night Yovey. I think that the Marianne in Alpasis is the same as me. She might look smart, but she doesn't want to accept this complicated world, so she chooses to protect herself with fairy tales. But even fairy tales must end. Awesome, we're all sad. Say more, talk to me. I'm very sorry. I may be unable to offer any logical support at this time. My listening equipment cannot hear inner voices. Don't worry, you've helped plenty already. Could you tell me your assessment? Is the Marianne from Anapasis the person I am meant to protect or not? I don't think she is. I trust your judgment. However, I prefer the story of Narzissenkreuz adventure team sitting down happily for a tea time after the adventure has ended. It seems that she too was an orphan from the Narzissenkreuz Institute, but other relevant information cannot be matched to her. Logical error, data fragment sorting initiated. I'm just gonna say whatever I'm gonna say. Do whatever I'm gonna do. That's a very good way of saying I said nothing. You don't seem to want to link the two of them together. Neither elimination nor enumeration is very fair to On. What a coincidence, I happen to agree. But I have some other thoughts to share too. though they may have nothing to do with the next step in our reasoning. Are you willing to listen? I'm listening. Earlier, we broached the topic of oceanid reproduction. It's a huge taboo for oceanids to mimic and transform into one of their own kind, just as it is for humans to create humans. But you see, humans can create humans through love. Go, pursue eternity not through mystery, but love. What if, by some chance, this mysterious method of oceanid reproduction is accomplished through imagination and mimicry? That's weird. Perhaps their regret of remorse gives birth to a thought, and as they imagine the path that they could have been taken, a new ocean is born. That's a very interesting idea. We'll never know. After all, it's a secret passed down amongst oceanids only. In any case, we'll begin once you're ready. Let's begin. Let me drink some water first, though. Then let's begin. Woo! Okay, guys, this morning Paimon ate what? I don't know why I can't get this out of my mind. This can't really be foreshadowing, can it? It could be. You never know. I mean, that's the second time now. Mary on guillotine. Let's think about her. The one that Seymour was supposed to protect. Something happened in Elena's, resulting in Seymour's damage and her disappearance. Where is she, and what is her relationship with Marianne? I don't know. I want to think about everything first. A member of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo from several hundred years ago. Her whereabouts afterward are unknown. She was also the only other oceanid involved other than An. And then the talkative Marianne. Marianne, who wove a fairy tale without an ending. She refused our visit, but she mentioned her memories for the Narzissenkreuz Institute. Sounded like she was waiting for everyone to return to the Institute ruins. Okay, now, the memories of the Narzissenkreuz Institute. The only person who grew up in the Narzissenkreuz Institute and has a matching background is Marianne Guillotine. Okay, that's what I have to say. What are her memories? Marianne has Marianne Guillotine's memories. Associate with, no, this one. Boom, Marianne is that younger sister. If so, then Marianne is Marianne Guillotine. They have the same name and matching memories. Associate with that. No, okay. Okay, 1 second. Let me stop. Let me go back. The person who once waited within the deserted ruins for everyone's return was Lyris, the former director. Director Lyris's memories. Marianne has Lyris's memories. So... Oh, wait. So is this? Is this that? Marianne is Lyris. The quotations Marianne is Lyris. If so, then Marianne is Lyris. Another piece of evidence we have is that they can both use oceanid powers to control anapausis. Okay. Is it... And I can't associate this with anything? I think this is the answer. Wait, the identities are contradictory. But how can she be both people at the same time? Lyris's abilities. This must mean that Lyris and Oceanid probably have special powers. Associate with this. No. This. Where are we going? We're just going everywhere. This is more convoluted than Sumeru when they added this thinking thing. Dissolving the personality and will. Interpret. Her job in the Order was to dissolve the members' egos. What could have happened between her and the missing Marianne Guillotine? Lyris and An. Let's think about it. For some reason, Lyris dissolved Marianne Guillotine's personality, and afterwards their wills now began to dream. They dreamed of a simple world where the princess is saved and the evil dragon gets killed, while the heroes are always pressing onward. They dreamed of a world where everyone was simple and had an answer, as long as An was there. Thus, An and Marianne, in quotation marks, were born. Boom. That was a lot of thinking. I was thinking hard. We've put the pieces of the case that were floating all over the Algae Sea back together. It's just an empty box, even after being put together, but we finally figured out what the lost pearl should look like. What are you trying to say, Caterpillar? Wait, don't give Paimon any hints. She's gonna figure this out on her own. We pieced together a good guess from the clues, but the truth is still unproven? Of course, my speech analysis module has determined that Miss Paimon is correct. Actually, I meant that we may never know the truth, but I'm afraid we have no choice but to accept this conjecture. So, Knight Yovey, is this the secret of my birth? I'm afraid I can't accept something like this right away. I understand, Miss An. It's a shocking fact, and it'll require you to accept yourself again. But I don't think it should be that difficult to do so. After all, knowing your past does not require abandoning everything about the present. I do not understand the specific context of this discussion, but I would like to add that I do not believe I am different from how I was before suffering disc damage. Even though you insist on addressing me as a silly dog, my identification number is still 4ACV07. Come on, it's not that serious. I promised Knight Yovey that I would accept this conclusion as long as it's reasonable. Then I have a suggestion, one that will resolve Miss An's quandary and put a stop to Narzisse's plans. Narzissenkreuz. Oh, Paimon remembers now. You mentioned him before, Caterpillar. Just who is he, huh? Well, simply put, the leader of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Whoa! Sounds like he's got an impressive resume, but isn't the Narzissenkreuz Ordo always up to no good? Wouldn't that make him the nastiest of the lot? Of course. During my time with my master, creator, and the other Marchessa's hunters, we devoted most of our time to hunting the Ordo down. As I said before, the goal of the LNS operation was to capture or eliminate Narzissenkreuz as well. However, my memory does not contain any intelligence regarding his involvement. That's a given. Looking back at it now, he was merely using us as bait, and I wasn't the only one. It was the same for Jacob, Lyris, and many others in the Ordo. I'm afraid the LNS operation was probably never more than a red herring, with the goal of leading you and Guillotine away to buy him more time to execute his true plans. Remember the doomsday clock I mentioned? It's already at midnight, guys. Oh, it's about to tick on midnight, guys, which means done. It's what the Ordo considers the countdown to the apocalypse, right? To be more precise, it's the apocalypse as calculated by the world formula. This planet itself should survive just fine, though. The beast of the stars shall drink the amniotic fluid of the world dry. 100 years more, and all surface life shall be wiped away. Once life on the surface is wiped out, only that which is underwater will remain. Can a plant full of fish eventually rise up to the ocean of stars? The thought of all terrestrial life going extinct is pretty spooky, but when you say things like that, it doesn't give things a romantic ring. It's the heading of a Yai publishing house novel from a few years back. My mayor brought it back to the village to learn how to paint. Oh, no wonder. Anyways, for myself and the others gathered here, though the Narzissenkreuz Ordo is the source of all our troubles, its objective and Narzisses's great purpose are actually completely selfless. He only took the actions he did because he calculated the coming of the apocalypse. He wished to save the world. So, is the world really on the verge of destruction? I believe this is to be a pathological delusion caused by paranoia. Were the apocalypse real, would you be able to forgive Narzissenkreuz? No, it's a bit too early to consider such things. You have yet to understand what happened to you, Han. And as for you, Seymour, your hostility is a result of your programming and the duties it imposes. I suppose we must find the holy blade of Narzissenkreuz. The holy blade of Narzissenkreuz? I'm talking about the real one, of course. As much as it may be quite strange to say that the ceremonial sword of a magic society is real, not only will it help us stop Narzissenkreuz's plans, but its unique powers may be able to undo the merging of wills. We should be able to separate Lyris and Marianne, and then, Miss An, you can defeat the evil dragon, Narcissus, and rescue Princess Lyris. Regardless, let's get moving first. That's the spirit. It might take some time to explain, so let's move out first, and I'll explain when we get there. Okay, where are we going? Are we going back? Oh, we're going over here to the tower. Whew. Talk about reading, am I right? Okay, I've done a lot of exploration here. Nice view, by the way. Atmospheric visibility is acceptable today. Enough that you can see the tower over there, yes? That I can. I passed by it earlier, actually. That building was once known to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo as the Tower of Ipsimus. We're going to say Ipsimus. but we would later call it the Tower of Gestalt. It was named for the idea that things that have been separated need to be combined to display their original complete form. But I suppose I might be speaking in reverse. The heart was complete to begin with, and the mistake was to divide it up for separate study. Paimon didn't get a thing you said. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Plays on words are also a trick that mysterious organizations enjoy pulling. What matters is what we must do next. Some of the vocabulary used is missing from my semantic indexes, so I could not properly parse your meaning, but I understood the last sentence. Please tell me what I should do. While investigating alone, I found a map of the seal of chemical marriage. You could say that I found 4 seals. Uh-huh. Oh, guys, I went into all 3 of these ruins that are around here, by the way. I probably already have them. And this tower is one of the locations? That's not the place we need to go. That said, though, who can be sure? Perhaps our destinies will yet take us there in the future. Either way, we need to use the position of the tower to locate the other 4 places. That's why we come here first. So, what are those 4 seals for? That said, we've discovered from experience that it's usually best practice to just break the seals and give whatever ringleader we find a good walloping. Yeah, guys, I actually went, when I was exploring this area, I went through all 3 of those ruins, and I activated, I solved these puzzles and activated these things that pointed a light upwards in the tower, and it said, oh, wow, that's strange. Nothing happened. And it's probably because I'm going to be instantly ready. I'm going to be instantly done with all that, the second we're done talking, because I already did it. I actually really like those places. The puzzles were nice. I mean, they all gave me legendary chests, or precious, the highest chest, legendary. And all of them had this nice song connected to all 3 of them. I knew it was going to connect and be something. As for me, I'd like to restore the Holy Blade of Narcissus. Man, cool, a new weapon. It's more for ceremonial use, but it could be used as a weapon, I guess. Well, I suppose we could also just call it the answer. As I've said before, the Narzissenkreuz Ordo once had a ceremony to remove the ego and will. The Holy Blade was used in that ritual. I remember something about that. If Lyris and Marion's wills created on, and if the old me was placed in some Hilichurl's body... wait a minute. Didn't we already find the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz? What? Really? Look! Yeah, it's right here. A wooden sword. It's the wooden sword we found during our adventures. Yes, so it is. Hey, what kind of reaction is that? Perhaps you can think of it like this. That's a wooden sword found in the Narzissenkreuz Institute, named the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz. That makes it more important than any ordinary wooden sword. Perhaps it might be of use when the time is right, just like the Holy Blade in the story. Really? You don't need to try to make us feel better. Got it? Let's go. There are 4 seals in total. If my hypothesis is correct, then we should be at these locations, respectively. Huh? These 4 locations? We've been to them during our adventures already. Well, to be precise, we've been to 3 out of the 4 locations. Oh, guy, does it say, oh, so they have different text if you did it or not? I know it to be true. I see, and did you find anything there? You describe your adventures there. They were quite fun. I see. This proves 2 things. Firstly, my hypothesis is accurate. And the other? The situation is grim. We must hurry to the 4th location. Haha, imagine not starting it by not doing the other 3 first. Haha, L dance, L. No. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyways. Search in the algae sea. I don't know what to rhyme with sea. Well, if it's the tower, you can just teleport. Oh, it's just down here? Okay. Oh, yeah, well, it led to, some room I couldn't go into yet. The fact that I already did 3 of the 4 locations is awesome. My exploration saved everybody's time. I have to be Farina, sorry.
So it's actually legally obligated that I have to be...
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't... Was I not able to go into here, or I couldn't go farther? Is the area up ahead the final one? We better get a move on. Honestly, this quest would be better if you already naturally explored the 3, after, instead of before. But I could already tell that they were special, because otherwise, why were there, 3 big areas with puzzles in them that would lead to something else? that wouldn't lead to something else, actually. They all had, like, riddles before them and everything. This is the last place. Our search hasn't turned up anything so far. Very true. However, this entrance is shut, which means we still have a chance. Looks like our advisory hasn't solved the riddle here. That said, who is our competition exactly? Assuming that the Narzissenkreuz Ordo has been inactive for centuries and that the knowledge I possess of it still holds true, combined with events that occurred prior to now, I fear it must be Jacob. Jacob! That jerk who was picking on Seymour? What would he want with this stuff? Oh, that guy. I forgot about him. I'm afraid that his objective is the same as ours, to find the materials needed to forge the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz. The Ordo was able to reproduce the four requisite hypothetical substances here in the material world, based on the esoteric philosophies of the Underground Kingdom and ancient Fontaine. Those are quite fortuitous words. I did not use that word correctly. I just wanted to say fortuitous. I'm sorry. I do not understand. Me neither, Seymour. These dynamic substances are purely experiential. You could say they are even further beyond ordinary logic than elemental power. I entered all introductory to intermediate level textbooks from the Academia Spontamad into my memory banks decades ago. There is nothing mysterious about elemental power. Is that so? Anyway, to sum up, this is the born of the confluence of traditions from Fontaine and technology from the ancient Underground Kingdom, and thus four types of substances came into being: memory, wish, soul, and persona. Persona! No, sorry, I played too much. I've played Persona. I'm sorry. To avoid any possible ambiguity, let's call them the memory piece, wish piece, soul piece, and persona piece. I call upon my persona. I'm sorry, I'm cringe. I know. Why are they used to make the Holy Blade? In the Narzissenkreuz Ordo's brand of mystical philosophy, the temple is a microcosm of the universe. The members are stand-ins for the gods, and the holy oil is tempered willpower. The Holy Blade, on the other hand, is reason, that which cuts everything open. It can only be born out of consummate human will. Quite obstructive, or whatever I said. That's esotericism for you. You attach yourself to anything that looks similar enough, and when this sort of thing becomes magic, fiction becomes reality. Either way, our adversary hasn't yet solved the riddle. Or he did, but wasn't able to provide the correct answer. With Jacob being said adversary, my bet is on the latter. The inscription here reads, always united, born in an instant, often contradicting, and accompanies you in eternal rest on. The last line is the first droplet. The areas from before had riddles like this as well. Do you guys still remember the answers? A shadow. Life. Love. The answers just keep getting more abstract, don't they? Caterpillar Seymour, do you guys know the answer to this riddle? I think I have an idea concerning the first droplets. It sounds like it's referring to the first raindrop that fell following the creation of the world. I believe this idea was in vogue with both ancient Fontaine and the Ordo. But how are we supposed to find something like that? Well, this first droplet became part of all water in Tevat. In this sense, every droplet of water is the first droplet. It's like the first god spreading out the potential for greatness. An element of divinity is present in every person's body. But if it's that simple, the person who came before us should have no problem offering up the right answer. Indeed, I'm probably wrong. Well, even if it was the wrong answer, it was a good one. I can only conclude that the person who set up these riddles had no sense of romance. And now he's laughing at you for not getting how security works. I am unable to provide an answer. My search for the first droplet retrieved 1,200 results. Legend has it that the world's first drop of wine came to be when the Animo god. Okay, you can stop there. We can give it a shot. Let's go to Mondstadt. No, not kidding. Very well.
About that, I think I have something I can share. There's a legend that says the Oceanids came from the first tier shed by the previous Hydroarchon. Meanwhile, the first tier of the Earth was shed by the first Oceanid after coming to understand humanity.
Baba Booey. Bad at names guy. Hello, bad name guy. What's up? Good to see you. I know I've seen you before, but it's been a little bit. How you doing?
Wouldn't the first tier in the world have come from the first crying human baby? Animal tears are actually salt discharges, and in those peaceful times, humans breathed their first in laughter. That's what the legends say, anyway.
Actually, I believe that the cries of babies and animal salt discharges can be regarded as similarly unemotional behaviors. I'm alright, that's good to hear. I mean, well, that's alright to hear, we'll say that. Babies cry due to external stimuli and to fill their lungs with air as quickly as possible. That is what the Sumer Amrita textbooks say.
Is the answer an ocean did then? That does seem like an answer that the person before us might not have provided.
I think we're on the right track.
Sure, Beat's trying to find the animal god's wine.
Based on my understanding of the Nazareth Ordo, this makes logical sense. The Red Empress who dreams in a place unknown, the dreamer who never says what they mean.
That's even more confusing than the riddles.
See, we're speaking the truth about the Genshin streams. It's all I do. I do so many Genshin streams, okay? And then on the side, I do Jamshadesh and, like, Honkai and Minecraft. Now then, on, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, I'll give it a try. But do come up with another answer quickly if I fail, alright? It opened!
Let's go!
We have to get to the last piece. Otherwise, whoa, I almost choked. Otherwise, the Holy Blade will fall into the Ordo's hands.
Alright.
Yep, okay, yeah, we already activated 3 of these bad boys. See, I would never lie to you, okay? I'll let you know if I stream certain games. This one's not playing the cool song all the other spots have, though. Probably because of the urgency. Let me guess, we're gonna fight dogs.
Hey! Shine down into the wind.
Strike a pose.
He's dead, by the way. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what a C6R4 does. They waste their money so they can kill things faster. Why am I talking like that? You want to go by to see how it's going? Where am I? It's 2 in the morning.
An extra slice of joy.
Good luck with the stream. Thanks for stopping by, and also have a good rest as well. Okay, we are up here for no. Okay, we just did that. Okay, cool.
Wow, that just happened.
No. Good luck with the stream. Well, as good as a Genshin stream for me can go. I enjoy the game, but, you know, people don't enjoy me enjoying the game. Okay, looks like we have to go pretty back here. Oh, wow. This looks fun. So this one goes up. The lift is in opera. Oh, hi, Farina. I mean, what? Sorry.
Oops, was that me?
One with nature. There is no escape.
Bop, 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 and beep, and dirt. I was trying to try the least amount that I could. Honestly, I had no reason to kill those guys, by the way. I just felt like it. Well, you know,
I'm feeling a little quirky.
I don't know what I'm saying, by the way. I'm just saying things. I followed the... That's what Kazuha said, so I mean, yeah, let's get... Raiden Shogun's almost dead? Hello? What happened? Okay. This seems to be our location. Jeez, this place is crowded. So much stuff going on.
Solve the Orthant's puzzle.
Well, the water's gonna go away, and then all those things are gonna come out and attack us. Okay, guys, that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna let you know. Oh, that calls it, but I have to unlock it first. Okay, well, I need to find something to put on that thing. I need to find a crab. And I need to find a crab. There we go. Okay, I got rid of that. Don't know why, but I did. Oh. Yeah, that too. Thank you. Excuse me. And there was another thing we could have broke here. Oh, there's a disc here. Nice. So this would send it somewhere? Not yet connected to other water channels? Huh. Oh. So now I have to get the octopus. Where's the octopus? There's the octopus. How many times can I say octopus? So, bop. And then we spin it one more time. And then we do the winning thing. So, this is connected. Bada bing. And now we bada boom. This thing... So, the rocks are in the way. Wait. Why is this one not connected, but the other one is? Okay, seems like I have to solve another problem to solve this problem to make it another less issue, no problem. Oh, open door? Okay. And this goes around, and this goes over here. So we want that one to connect to that one to connect to the other one to do the thing. Is what I'm getting. But see, this doesn't have any. And we need that one to go over here. But that one's connected, but not that one. Though it is connected, but the rocks are in the way and it's not connected. So it's never been connected in the first place. Okay, well... This part of the water area is not solving anything. So let's go up and look at what we have to do up here, too. It says Orphant's puzzle, huh? Okay, there's a red spot I can't go to yet, so that's off limits. I mean, this is covered by rocks and there's no problem. I don't see what the problem is with that. Alright. Okay, I need a special key that I don't have. Okay, well, the special key is somewhere around here, and I found one time, and I don't know how. I don't remember where it was. Maybe it's right here. You never know. Here's my problem with this. Why is this one not connecting? Wait, was I just stupid? Wait, what? That's exactly what I had it on. Well, now I'm just confused. Guys, it was on that, right? Am I stupid? Well, okay, apparently I was stupid. Because it already looked like it was connected to me. Oh, we got that, and then it comes here, and then we have to release it here. Oh, it's Crystal Chest. That has the key in it, right? No. Okay. Yep, and all these things just drop things on their way. Oh, yep, and we got rid of the water here, so he's triggered.
Oh, brilliant! I see everything.
The wind knows me.
Nice.
Now that is what I call damage.
What a pleasant surprise. Truly an extra slice of joy.
Guys, I'm just saying. Oh, there's the key. The key's right here, by the way. Bop, got him. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go up and then release here. Yeah. What was I thinking? I was thinking something. Oh yeah. Guys, I'm just saying, just wait until I got this done, okay? I have a 91% crit rate, 183% crit damage. My goal is 100% crit rate and 200% crit damage. That's my goal. I've never gotten anything close to this good of a ratio before in my entire life, and I'm swinging for the fences. Don't look at the refinement rank on this weapon. Thank you. And the special key goes here. Must need... okay. This has to lead to something important, right? Otherwise, why would I have a special key for this? Uh-huh. Doesn't look like there's anything quite important here, but... Well, they call it special key, but it's kind of just sitting there. And somehow doesn't appear until after... Oh, well. I mean, this is here, so... Yeah, luxurious chest.
Go on. You have my approval.
Thank you, Farina. I appreciate it. And that's how you open that. Okay. Well, that's nice. We have that problem solved. Oh yeah, we still need to have... We need water to come from here now? I didn't exactly solve that problem. Wait, I just skipped over this? Oh, I'm stupid. All I had to do was go down and then press the button. I quite wasn't paying attention back here, so you know what, it's fine. Oh. It's because I need to activate this one. Where would I go to activate that one? Is the question we're all asking. Well, it's probably up here or something, I don't know. It is here. Wait, so it's all the way back here? Bruh. I thought it was some puzzle or something. I just had to hit the release button here. Wow, God, I've done multiple stupid things today. That's awesome. But I love the way this water looks, by the way. Look at it. I just love it. It's so nice. And then if you do this...
May I present?
Oh, I don't go on top. It doesn't really matter if you do or not. I thought it'd just be cool. Oh my gosh, wait, this is a great picture. Anyway. So I love that water substance that they have. Yep, that's the word. I can't beatbox. Let's go. And then you have to fill this bad boy. Bop. Okay. Man's just filled up. Never want to say that ever again. Why did I say that? Release that bad boy. Oh, thank goodness. They gave me a random one-star claymore I'm not going to use. Woo! Yeah, baby.
Is that the persona piece ahead?
Unable to analyze the density of the substance before it. It appears to have a massive 0. It looks like we've got the last piece. We should at least be able to negotiate a bit with our opposition now.
On the bright side, at least we can stop the Narzissenkreuz Ordo from forging the Holy Blade.
Not at all, Paimon. Our final goal is to forge the Holy Blade ourselves and use it to stop their plan. Of course, I have not forgotten what the sword means to you. A holy sword that can cut out the will is also your key to unraveling the mystery, and to be honest, it is equally important to me as well. It's just that we have more pressing matters at hand. Would you mind then if we looked into the mysterious mysteries surrounding us later?
I'm fine with that.
In that case, Yovey, please take this persona with you, if you would. Persona! Guys, I got a persona. I got 2 luxurious chests, too.
Suppose I can take this to mean that you've accepted our invitation.
Says a random voice. Where am I? What's happening? She said. Oh, this looks cool.
What just happened?
Oh, that's so cool.
Someone said something and then we were separated from Caterpillar and the others.
I love that they're using this current thing in the sky. It's so cool.
Where are we being sent?
I don't know. Paimon just looks awesome. Look at it. Come on. I'm swimming in the air.
Where have we heard it before?
I don't know. As far as I know, that's the first time I heard of it.
Where is it taking me?
Well, obviously towards the tower. Okay, and that's still the tower. Is it gonna take me to the top? I've been to the top before. Hey, look, there's Sumeru in the distance. Yippee. And we're at the top. Let's act like I've never been here before.
Then we ended up at the top of that tower of Gestalt place. We're separated from Caterpillar on and Seymour. What should we do? It looks like there are traps waiting down below.
Things haven't gone serious yet. Let's check out the scenery.
Come on, you should have at least have a little sense of urgency. Paimon knows you're a good fighter, but Paimon's worried about the others. But our only choice is to keep going. Oh, is that the entrance? If there's any traps, just smash them.
How about that piece of paper?
In accordance with Fontainian law and the Provisional National Provisions, as well as the Memoria Act number 1, 2, I don't know why that number is important, the Narzissenkreuz Ordo was declared an illegal extremist group and a criminal organization. This location will be permanently sealed from this day forth. Destroying this board will be seen as a challenge to national authority, and violators will be publicly sentenced on charges of date. The reverse side has the seal of the courts and the signature of Alien, Guillotine, and Nervalet. Yeah, that's kind of important.
Enter.
Oh, wait, could this be?
You can go in here?
Oh,
What?
a Narzissenkreuz Ordo?
Well, the plot thickens. What? We've just been teleporting here this whole time? Is there anything important up here? So I've been obsessing over that tower this whole time, but I've been going to the tower this whole time? Not sure what they want me to do about this. Okay. Huh. Jacob. I don't remember this. I'd never gave up. I was worried the master's clock might break down at a crucial moment, so I just came to do it a bit of maintenance. What took you so long? I've even had time to finish the anti-rust treatment and oil it up.
That's the voice we heard earlier. You're, the purple dude.
I've told you. Just call me Jacob. He needs to sound younger, actually. How do you set up this trap? Okay. I believe the persona section to be the most important, for there lies the persona excised by Master Narzissenkreuz himself. Only a drop of water from the ocean can open it. I can't allow it to be taken by any ignorant adventurer, so I set a trap before activating the orthant and sealed the space off. Why are you here?
Why shouldn't I be here? This is the Narzissenkreuz Ordo base. Is there something wrong with returning to my old base? You're the ones who are trespassing. Don't you feel even a twinge of guilt for breaking the law? This was once the realm of a god. Now a peasant sits upon the throne, just like the world today. As compensation, give me the rest of your paints and the persona I need.
I refuse.
Even now at a time like this, just what are you so hung up on? The countdown to the world's end has started. I must forge the holy blade and place it in my master's hands.
Is Narzissenkreuz this master of yours?
Indeed, according to his world formula, the second deluge is looming before us. When it comes, only he will be able to save the world. Only by forging the Holy Blade can he continue his unfinished work, gathering the wills of everyone in Fontaine, the continent, and even the entire planet onto themselves. As the primordial sea returns once more, and as the devourer of all darkness darkens the sky, only he who is hold unto himself may survive. Only then will all of our souls, nay, all of humanity's souls, be spared from destruction. We will welcome a new dawn in the tranquil sea of innocence he grants us.
So this is your big plan to save the world? It sounds like you're just bundling everyone's consciousness together without consent.
And what would you know of anything? Only Master Narzissenkreuz's new body will survive the coming of the second deluge. Even if all other life disappears into the sea, he will survive alone. He will remember all those lives that were lost. He recognizes the value and quality of it all, a selflessness that shall not be besmirched by one such as yourself.
So where is he now?
In the deepest depths beneath us, when the thugs and dogs of Fontaine surrounded us and attempted to wipe us out, he descended alone into the abyss below. But he must still be alive, and the time for his return is nigh. Oh, quickly, give me what you have on you. Then I will have the orthantis, and you may leave. How about this? I will trade you this rust treatment and oil. Think of it as a gift for that foolish dog. And the dawn of the new world is unlikely there will be a place for it on Guillotine's fantasies.
I refuse. The world is not as weak as you think.
That's right. Paimon and Yovey have seen more crises than Yovey and Lotus Flower Crisps, and we always come out on top.
Truly, there is no reaching your exalted heights. I remember how the Master used to pretend to be an evil dragon when we played as children. Who would have thought he would become the hero, while the real evil dragons would come at us, one after another? Guillotine may have disappeared, but his successors come, self-assured, thinking themselves totally infallible.
What the heck are you talking about?
The time has come. A century ago, the prophecy predicted all. He will return.
Oh, he's evil.
If you will not give me what I need willingly, I will take it myself.
He turned evil. The Abyss Order. Lecter. I can all of them are.
Make yourselves at home.
How bothersome, he says. You're bothersome.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
And bop, and bop, and bop. Yeah, you're dead. I'm sorry, man. You're so dead. You are. Everyone's just here, I'm guessing.
Shine down.
Oh, come on. Why is this guy invincible now? This is stupid. Guys, he's so dead. I was about to say, there's no way he's not dead. Like, come on. I had that guy on the ropes for long. They wanted me to read, but I didn't have time to read.
It's been a while. Chrysalis. Still no sign of metamorphosis, I see. Perhaps you've grown too used to being a caterpillar. Have you already forgotten the time we spent here? It was a brief time compared to our eternity, but those brief moments granted us mastery of this universe.
I was nothing more than your exhibit at that time, nor could I understand your grand plans. Plus, I tend to have a bad memory for things I don't like. But on your return, you performed the dispelling ritual. How fastidious of you.
Of course. How could I allow spiritual impurities or contaminants into the master's space? Alas, you have not yet left your cocoon. You will return to the void in the end. There is no place for you in this world.
Hand over the rest of it, buddy.
I shall permit it. It seems it is you who are the hero wielding the holy blade in this telling of the story, while I am the dragon who falls to your sword. It matters not in the end. All the elements are in place and the dragon has been defeated. You may guard reason for now. After all, nobody can truly own the holy blade. We merely hold it as it travels in the direction it must, until it reaches its final destiny.
Ah, man, that hurts. The Holy Blade can be any object, but there is particular symbolism in it being a sword. Well then, present something that can hold reason.
Let's use the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz we found earlier.
Nod.
This is...
What's next, Jacob? Don't you want to reforge the Holy Blade as soon as possible?
Next, Oceanid, you touch the sword.
Is this a trap?
No, although the Holy Blade can part any will formed water, it can also unite wills. It can accommodate both the primordial and that of order. You have been chosen because even if you are an illusion, you contain something that Narzissenkreuz Ordo has gathered over many years. The power of will.
Should we trust him? His biological indicators show a very low probability of lying, though I remain doubtful.
How long must you dawdle? You're no better than that rusty old shell skeleton created. Would you like some oil for your brain or rust remover?
Speaking of rust remover, what about it? That watch. Yeah, we can try using rust remover on the watch.
What nonsense are y'all going on about?
Adults shouldn't interrupt children.
He's like, what? And I'm a child too.
Wow, it's open.
We got a picture. We got an Oceanid. We got Lady. That's little Jacob right there. That is Jacob. That's someone. That's someone. Who the heck are you? Actually, we don't know who anyone is. That's a picture of someone.
And there's a photo inside?
How nostalgic. Alain, Renee, directors Lyris, Marianne, and myself. As we once were.
I remember this photo. I think I remember.
Matching traits detected. This is Marianne, my ward.
Well, has the oil helped lubricate your rusty decision-making skills?
If we don't take this step, we'll never be able to leave the world of memory. Yeah, well, let me give it a try then.
On!
It's okay, I've made up my mind. Whoa!
Let's go, upgraded sword.
Is this what the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz is really like? Weren't you listening? Caterpillar just explained that the Holy Blade can indwell any form that holds significance.
Just like the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz we imagined.
You changed back.
Very good. My mission is complete. Now I propose a trade. Now you, Oceanid, please take all my emotions and memories.
Huh?
My power is no match for yours, and I will soon disappear. Save all that I am, that I may be reunited with everyone in the new world. You seem like he's not up to date with the latest news.
But
we established several nodes in Fontaine in accordance with the seal of chemical marriage as part of our response to the apocalypse. Today, only the 5 most important survive. I already forgot his voice, by the way. Only the smallest part of our master's plan has been implemented, but even that is a form of success. The arrival of the new world is fated. I
cannot absorb your persona and memories. After all, I have no wish to retain anyone with such serious sins on their hands as you are now. You may no longer be the crybaby Jacob, but as you are now, you are still not worthy of eternity. Rather than do that, we will help you and treat you. You must atone for your sins. Part of the Red Empress is within you, so you should know that she rejected the future. She wanted to return to the Narzissenkreuz Institute as it was, and watch again as we pretended to be the Narzissenkreuz Adventure Team. Beautiful memories are the only eternity in this world. There are no others. Granted to me, O being of eternity. I do not wish to do so, and I will persuade that part of Lyris too. The appointed time has come. It seems the watch wound up running a little fast over the course of a century. What's going on here? I've reversed the seal of chemical marriage and reforged the Holy Blade of Reason. The truth of the world formula has been proven. The sea of chemical marriage was an ancient Fontaine ritual meant to seal out off the source of life. Now it has been reversed, and all has been set free once more. Wait, back in the Fortress of the Marriage, the primordial sea was... Now it is time for our master, no, for Renee to return. He will break the seal and control the source of life. The pure water of life will inundate the world as he rises once more, giving birth to a new universe. All souls will be preserved forever, and the blade of will shall fall into the waters and be grasped by its legitimate owner. All will be united as one, and gain the power to combat the apocalypse. Jacob! I've already anticipated the end for this body. The clock may stop and its hands fall still. It may take Master a little time to find my will in the new world, but do not worry, we will meet there again. And Jacob says on again, and then he dies. Well, darn. Hey, they used that in the trailer. Mans is dead. What a terrible ending. But I fear there's little time for mourning or lamentation. Everything now hangs by a thread. If my sense of direction is right, I'm afraid the interior of the Tower of Gestalt is below us now. You've never been there, Caterpillar?
It is the closest point to Master's ultimate goal. I do not believe many have been there. That means we don't know what we'll find there. I'm ashamed to admit it, but yes.
What's all this?
It's a thing. What the? Okay. Warning, abnormal environmental changes detected. Paimon can see that just fine. It seems we don't have much time. Let's get to work, quickly. Before Jacob's new world becomes a reality.
Okay.
Oh, whoa! Bro, is that the compass I thought that was? Like from the event with Idia? Is that just me? Or is it a different one? And defeat Jacob? I mean, Jacob was kind of easy. I did him so fast that like they stopped taking damage for a while. Oh, wow, that's such a cool picture. All I have to do is finish this event, and then I have 100% on this, and then I can have that in my card as my card. I'm so excited for that.
How brilliant!
Yeah! Awesome. Got our health back. Okay, what am I looking at? I was looking for something. Oh yeah, the compass. 17 of those don't look. 74 of those don't look. No. This. I got this and I just don't want to accept it because the picture of it's so cute. An old pocket watch. It seems to have stopped at a certain instant. The beautiful memory of a moment becoming eternal. It's either I found this in one of the quests, and I'm pretty sure I did, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense to show that picture only if you did the 3.08 event. Here, a sacred blade indwelt with great enough reason and will to create and destroy a universe or a dream. I really wish after this event you could like upgrade this to level 90, because I will put this sword on my Lumine ASAP, okay? I also have 6 of these, and I don't know where these go. Anyways. Let's go deeper. What a huge mechanical core.
How shall we descend?
An optical coupling design, is it? It looks like we need to get all the rays to hit their targets. So, how do we do that? There must be some kind of equipment nearby. Have a look around. Don't worry, I know how to solve a puzzle. We're in Act 2, Savior's Wake. Okay. Introduction. Here displayed is the Narzissenkreuz optical coupling transmission design. This patent for this design came from our passionate sponsor, Mr. Eliphas. Well, isn't that good to know? I wonder how many levels this place has. Okay, well, there it is. I was looking for that. Oh, look, and they have on next to me. Oh, that's cute. Oh, there it is. I was like, where are the lights? We're kind of just here. I love that they did that. Really nice quality of life thing instead of making it perfect. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Awesome. Go to the lower levels. Exit. Well, you saw all that just unload for a second there? Okay. I've been here before. I even solved this puzzle down here. Okay. Enter. This is interesting. Oh, hello.
The wind knows me.
Okay, everyone come in. Everyone smile. Let's see, is there anything else in here? Okay, Madame M. Laviox. Formal Nazareth Order member level 4. After returning home from Natlin, Madame Lavux has since dedicated herself enthusiastically to the grand ideals of Nazareth. An authority on beauty, she is also highly skilled in divination using making her very popular with the other ladies. Not only has she provided the Order with from Natlin, but she has also contributed greatly to promoting the Order's good name in high society. Good name? More like bad name, because y'all suck! Okay, I mean, that's not that hard to think about. Oh, wait, sorry, I didn't fully... Give me the Primo Gem.
Let's go! Primo Gems.
I'm feeling a little rich today after getting 1 Primo Gem. Is there something else to read here? Nah, I think I'm just collecting a bunch of things. Shout out to the people that, like, memorize... Actually, unshout out, because don't shout these people out. That know where all these are and have, like, roots looking for, like, 1-star things all the time. Like, what the heck are you doing? You little... No, it's fine, whatever. People can do whatever they want. Anyways, activate. It has begun to run. Well, can it finish running soon, too? Oh, yeah, this looks like the elevators from Sumeru's deserts. Okay, so we're going down the tower. I like that. I like that. Okay, the third, like, one of these acts has to end at the, because, like, there's a huge locked thing in a deep pit right below the tower, and I'm pretty sure something's gonna end there.
Illusion shattered.
Activate. Machine has begun to turn. Okay, so we want to keep on spinning this until until everything matches, huh? Okay, nope, on that one. Oh, whoops.
Into the wind. Shine down.
Okay, I didn't know I was gonna get a nice, awesome chest for that.
What a pleasant surprise. Truly an extra slice of joy.
I was about to say, where the heck is my stuff? Okay. So... Oh. Wait. L on what? Oh, wait. I think I see. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. You see, it matches up with that. Well, since we have a way to stop both of these. Boom. There we go. And then we unactivate this, and they move together. Right. Please tell me I'm right. Nope, I'm not. Okay, wait. Oh. Wait, so if I activate this one... I'm pretty sure they're both moving if I activate that one, right? Or is it only the lower one? Nope, they're both active. So by the time I get both of these on the same spot, I just have to move the gear. I have to, like, activate the other thing, and then we're good. Boom. And then we activate this, and then bang, and then it goes up, and then it opens the door, and then we win, and we're winners, and I'm very cool. Thank you. Easy.
The wind knows me.
The wind knows me.
The birds call into the wind.
May I present?
Awesome. What are we activating this time? Oh. We're just out. Oh, we just solved that in like 2 seconds. Okay, I don't think there's anything important in any of these rooms. Could be, maybe lore-wise, like certificate. Miss C. Giofra, Gifria, formal Nazareth Ordo member and a famous dancer. She has also been generous in her sponsorship of the Ordo and has herself reached level 3. On a certain Sunday, Nazareth healed her injured leg and awakened her genius. What kind of genius, would you say? Probably stupid genius. Stupid, idiot genius. Echi Kawasawa, former Nazareth member, level 1, a scholar from Inazuma staying in Fontaine. He has displayed great fervor for Nazareth's teachings and has passed the level 1 test. Though we hope that he could spread said teachings in Inazuma, he seems to, for reasons his own, prefer living in Fontaine. He is also a romance novelist of some fame, and his work is peppered with hidden Rumarian riddles. His success is intimately related to the Ordo's research, which means he's useless and we hate him. So this is just a bunch of certificates. Susanana Honorary Nazareth Ordo member, level 1. One needs to find the Ordo's reading list and understand its ideals to reach level 1. Though Miss Susanan Nana has not achieved this. The fact is, however, that Mr. Ingold and Master Nazareth always get the lucky reward whenever they purchase her scones and cookies, which is why, at Mr. Ingold's suggestion, she was made a level 1 honorary member. Oh, you know what? At least that baker has. If she went to jail for being certified here, I'd be really sad because that baker don't deserve it. Well, no. No, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go up. I want to go down. I went to the wrong one. I should have went this. I should have like faced this direction, but okay. Anyway. All right. Oh, we're getting pretty deep here. Okay, what is gonna happen right now? Bot? Okay. Oh wow, that's like a double. Does this just bring me over there? I mean, you know I could have just walked, right? Route cycle. One of the keys designed by the Nazareth Ordo. Okay, so we pushed something up. That's pushed up. We want to open that door, I'm guessing? So what moves with the pushed up version is the question that we're going to answer in a second here. Everything but the bottom one, it seems. Huh. So which one do we want to... Whoa. Okay. What's here? Is another piece? Of course it is. The gear below has been connected. Okay, it's connected. Does that mean they're all going to move together now? And then now we have to open the door? So I think what we want to do is we want to disconnect this first. Wait, no, that connects it. That brings the 3 together. Okay. And that's just the ladder. And The gear below has been disconnected. So, the one up there, we want to match, because that's the door that we haven't opened yet. We want to match the one at the very top with the one at the very bottom. Not to be mistaken with the one in the middle. That looks even enough. It'll even itself out. So now we go over here, and then we connect it. Problem solved. Yippee, right? The gear below has been connected. That's what we like to see. And now we just spin. Well, it doesn't matter which way we spin, just... Okay, I was just making sure the top one's also working. Even yourselves out? Quality of life changes? Thank you. Okay, well, I mean, we got 3 key things. Okay, on. We get it. You're tired.
Oh, splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Oh, I love that so much. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got the keys. Yep, okay, that's what we're doing all that for. To open this thing and go deeper. Exit. Nice, yeah, I'm liking this. This is fun. I estimated the height of the tower, and we're almost at the bottom. We may have to fight Nazareth if we continue to descend. The world is about to welcome its own answer. Will it be destruction or salvation? Or perhaps Nazareth's version of salvation? Please, who'd want to escape the apocalypse their way? If Paimon has to leave, she'll make Yovey take her away from Teyvat. I'm gonna save everyone. Hey, Paimon wasn't saying she'd just watch everyone bite the dust. There aren't any riddles or pursuers here, so why don't we get some rest and prepare ourselves here? Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Everyone, the door to the next level seems to be locked. Do you require me to put my engine into overdrive to get enough horsepower to break through? That won't be necessary. We've decided to rest and reorganize here anyway. So we should just be cautious and look around for a key. And if we discover that it's a door without a key, then I'll kick it open myself. Thanks, Caterpillar. That's what we're... Oh, look, Paimon. She can just float in another direction. That's crazy. Who the heck are you? Why are they big? Robots big. Big robot. Oh, there's a lot over here, actually. I feel like we're going to try to kick that door open. All these things are going to kill us. It's fine. I can defeat them. Notes. Let's look at the notes. Red is the foundational principle, the philosopher's stone, while yellow represents gold and mortal temptation. Yellow is simply bait. Red is the final goal. However, Kanuya would likely seek the truth for gold's sake before turning the truth into a bread production pipeline. What the heck kind of code language is that? Storybook. This is a strange fairy tale with some comments written in purple ink. The rabbit's pocket watch is, in truth, the beginning of the dream. The watch is a precise timekeeper, but the flow of time in dreamland is madness. When the clock chimes, all shall end. Marianne, whom people often mistake Liddell for, but could it not be that they were at first one and the same? The caterpillar has all the hallmarks of maturity, the pipe, the reading glasses, the knowledge. Yet a larva he remains, not yet a butterfly. One who lacks the confidence to break through a cocoon shall die before ever becoming so. But moths have no mouth parts, and thus they can only leap into the flames. The Queen of Hearts, the one who loved to take heads. The White Knight who mumbled about his little inventions. The Red Queen, in the end, it was all her dream, and she was a little mother cat. Well, that's a lot of interesting things. Is this some kind of Alice in Wonderland crap? Is that what this is? Oh, let's talk to Paimon. What do you got to say, Paimon? What's up with you?
Yovey, why are people so fond of immersing themselves in dreams? Marion weaves a dream encircling everyone, and Nazareth is living in his dream of saving the world.
And I'm the one who's worried about tomorrow. So it's understandable if you don't understand, Paimon.
But because Paimon's the type to live in the present.
But if it's a dream, you have to wake up eventually.
And there are only two things you can do after waking from a dream. You can try to go right back to sleep and return to the same dream, or you can face yourself in the waking world. And since you've woken up, it's time for breakfast. You can reward yourself with a nice chicken mushroom skewer.
Like what you ate this morning. Oh my goodness, guys. It came full circle.
It's time to wake up again and bravely face reality for another day. You can do it.
Wait, so that really was foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing? What foreshadowing?
Yeah, that's not foreshadowing, okay? She just talked about what she ate this morning. Okay, say more. Robotic camera dog. Hello, how may I assist? About the Gardamex. Do not worry, all of them are inactive. If we consider the extreme age and the fact that they are early models, the probability of them waking at all is far from certain. That's what they say in horror movies, and then it happens anyway. And not, I mean horror games, not movies. I'm not sure about movies. I know about games, though. According to the records of those with me, accessing the level below will trigger their activation sequences. At that point, around 60% of them will activate successfully. As for the remaining 40%, it's not guaranteed that they will fail to activate either. Ugh. At least there's a chance the slow march of time has reduced the danger we are about to face. Yeah, you're starting to confuse me. Apologies, Miss Yovey. Thanks for the help, buddy. Really making me feel better. On. I want to know. I want to know what's up with On.
How can I help you, Knight Yovey? Both Caterpillar and Seymour are helping out, but I don't seem to be of any use now.
Don't worry about it.
Of course, I understand. Though it's obvious that we can just kick it open, we've reached an understanding to do some investigating instead. I suppose this is trying to mentally prepare ourselves after a fashion, right?
And Caterpillar.
What you looking at there, buddy?
There are some of Narzissenkreuz's notes and books here. Interesting as they may be, none of them have a conclusion. Caterpillar, I have a question. Ask away. The members of the Ordo clearly hate clockwork mecha. So why are there so many gears in this tower? Now that is an interesting question, but all I can offer is my own conjecture. In my opinion, the theme of this place isn't gears, but bells. The chime of a bell holds a special meaning even for people like Jacob and Narzissenkreuz. Special meaning? When the bell tolls, the world ends. The adventure is over, or you simply awaken from the dream. Who knows? Okay, whatever you say, philosopher. Excuse me, sorry. Doing multiple voices, really, you really gotta get those voices out. Talk to Caterpillar. Where's Caterpillar? Oh, there he is. I was like, what? And the gang is back to... We were never gone. Well. Guess what we have stuck between the pages, Yovey? Whoa, it's a key! Indeed, and Seymour's already used sonic imagining to do a rough analysis. It really is the key to that door.
If Fontaine's authorities raided this place before, why didn't they find this?
Perhaps the answer is that it was simply never raided. Having looked through the notes here, I think I can understand why. Why he simply closed the door and quietly left.
What are you trying to say?
It's nothing. Perhaps this is enough. After all, there are clockwork mecha below that may come to life at any second. Time to go. Even if they came to life, I would destroy them in seconds. But, you know what? That's against the point. Oh, the key? Oh, the key's over here. Okay. Why are there multiple... What? Where does this door go? Oh, they just go to the same thing, I was about to say. Hello, dog. Okay. Imagine if that went to a completely different thing. It's like, wow. Investigation log? Woo! Those are words. Let's see if I'm interested in them or not. This report collates various other reports written during the archaeological studies conducted on the temple ruins, including, as the report includes large amounts of related to said plan, is only available for internal consumption. It is prohibited to disclose any of the following content in speeches or official publications to external parties. As to how to decipher the stone tablets and bronze slates, we hit a massive roadblock right from the start. Most of the text previously discovered in older Golden Troop ruins. I know Golden Troop. That's the name of the artifact set that I put on Farina. And legacy copies we got from collections were all from Fontaine's early nation building stage or later. As such, most of these texts were written in Fontainian script. This time we unearthed a great number of antediluvian bronze slates and stone tablets, which all use ancient Romurian script. Regarding Romurian characters, they seem to be some form of phonography, or which we currently only recognize a single-digit amount. For the longest time, we treated them like simple musical notes and undertook many trials of that basis without any progress. Oh, yeah, I remember the notes. and undertook many trials on that basis without any progress. As such, we had an impasse in our research, until, after being reminded by Mr. Erich, we found, in an ancient copy preserved in the Institute of Natural Philosophy, made progress in deciphering the documents. It's the first step in a long journey, but we have already surpassed all previous scholars of the esoteric. I don't think we want to read all that right now, but we read half of it. Oh, this is deep. Whoa, there are so many here. Just activate already, honestly. The combat capabilities arrayed here are quite the terrifying sight.
Oh, you changed back, Caterpillar.
Well, we do need to be ready for a fight after all. Look. Excuse me, these must be the security installations that were left behind when the tower was sealed. I'm afraid attempting to access the lowest level will trigger their activation sequences. Your guess is correct. I've checked. Those clockwork mecha can indeed still be activated. In other words, there's also a possibility that they will fail to activate.
They've been here for all these years?
Well, this is the first time in all these years that the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz has been restored. If the design from back then is accurate, the Holy Blade itself is the key that will open the final seal. If everyone's ready, let's get started. I'm ready. I'll fight all these fools. Activate. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Whoa, it feels like the floor's moving.
It's the beginning of the end. Oh, we got a cutscene here? Oh, yeah. Oh! I'm getting rid of the tower? Oh, that's kind of sad. I like the tower.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered. As one with wind and cloud.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
So what they don't understand is easy money.
Dare you?
Yeah, how dare you? Yeah, that's right.
The wind knows me. Shine down.
Woo! See, guys, I told you I would annihilate that. Well, there goes the tower. Bye-bye. Well, hey, at least it makes that huge crater less creepy for me, because that was actually scaring me, because I have a little ocean fear.
Yovey, Paimon, Caterpillar, Seymour, is everyone all right?
Yes, it seems that we can now proceed deeper down. Let's go while there's still time.
But there's still a bunch of clockwork mecha here.
Go now. Leave this area to Seymour and I. We'll regroup at the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Good luck. There's no need to worry about us. My combat assessment shows a 100% chance of survival. Okay, 100%? Man, you're confident. You're not the Cabola and Seymour, and then you leap through as the seal drops, and on the other side you find nothing. The end. And the beginning.
Nah. Looks like Caterpillar and Seymour are stuck on the other side. Seymour, Caterpillar. Don't worry about them, hon. They're strong. Besides, we agreed that we meet back up at the Order after all this is over, didn't we?
They could be dead.
And don't forget, we're both here with you. You're right, Paimon. I've seen how strong, smart, and kind you both are. There's nothing to fear with you two here. Nothing to fear at all. That said, Paimon's a little scared herself.
There's nothing to worry about. I am here. We have to keep moving forward.
Okay. There's no telling what we'll run into next. Let's be careful.
Well, how about... Oh, see, I told you part 2 was going to start at the bottom. Oh, well, I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. Oh, I don't have to heal my team. Yeah, I remember hearing something about, like... Wait, someone said they were suffering from an unbuilt traveler, but look at this. It's defaulting me to level 80, even though I have a level 90 Lumine. They're dissing my level 90 Lumine. Okay, I get it. You have more HP. You know what? I don't care. What's your weapon? This weapon actually has stats. Please let me use it in the future. I will be so mad if you don't let me, okay? You took wearing the mask back in Inazuma and wearing the little flower thing from the R&R from me a long time ago. I'm still mad about that, Hoyoverse. I'll never forgive you. Anyway. Keep moving ahead. Well, I don't really have an option because it's a current, which means all I can do is move side to side. Ooh, nice view. Genesis is a certain... What the heck?
Is this the Primordial Sea?
Well, luckily no one dies from it anymore, so, I mean, we solved that problem at least before this happened. Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way they would let me use the camera, right? It looks so good, though. But nothing will ever look as good as Mona's Domain in the 2.8 event. Nothing's ever going to be how good that looked. But this is really close. The day of return has arrived. Oh, I'm hearing voices again.
Who's that?
I don't know, Paimon. I don't even know where we're going. Or, well, I do know who we are. I can't lie about that part. You know what we're going? Down. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to the circle here.
Ah, nothing bad will happen here.
Yep. Hey, it's like... This is Narcissus? Hey, he looks just like the boss I was added for Farina, except for eviler.
I sense reason. Visitors, are you the successors to Narzissenkreuz, or are you a threat? You have drawn your weapons. I see your answer.
Narzissenkreuz? Huh? This thing's Narzissenkreuz?
If you have heard my name, then you know of my quest to save the world, and there is a chance that you can be saved. You draw your weapons at me only because you have been misled by untruths, but this is no time for me to waste my power. Wonder and rejoice. When all is over, I shall explain, I shall demonstrate, but now, place the holy blade in my hand and flee to safety.
Ah, I should change this voice, that hurts.
We're not giving you the holy blade.
Foolish, foolish, but I forgave you, and you will save. I will save you nevertheless. I can sense that the 4 orphans have been reversed, but the tree of knowing is not yet complete. It is no longer possible to save everyone. I will extend my benevolence as far as possible, even if it makes an overdraft of my own life force. If only 5 and 10 can be saved, I will strive to save 6 and 10. Now, I shall come to take the holy blade.
Okay, buddy.
Let me pew, 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 pew.
Oh, ow! Stop that. Bro, I'm losing.
Why are you so determined to oppose me? Do you not know that the apocalypse is nigh?
This is not.
Bro, he's literally level 100. What do you want from me? Oh, come on. I can't do a single thing to this chump. Excuse me? This is bull crap. This is stupid. Okay, guess I'm running away because I can't do a lick of damage to this chump. Yeah, try to attack me from over here, chump. Oh, wow, look, you missed. I hate you. You suck. Defeat him? I can't defeat this loser.
Water jet.
Okay. There's not much I can do to this guy. That thing just heals. I'm not going to be attacking this thing 1,000 times. If that's what you think I'm doing, Genshin Impact, I'm not doing that. Give me one reason why I should do any of that. God, no, seriously, this is stupid. I do 2 damage to this loser. Here's the divine, you know, I cannot compete with these. Let me show the essence of Bordeaux in the judgment of the Radiant Blade. Okay. This is stupid. I can't do any damage to him. I actually hate this. This is stupid. Does reason guide your escape? I'm getting called out in the corner.
So that means we need to avoid those rift-like things?
Oh, this song's so good, though. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm not paying attention. I'm getting freaking distant. One of my friends is calling me out for my weapon. Hey, guys, we did this in the 3.8 event. Kinda.
You dare face a manifestation of your own shortcomings? Have you not? Something.
It's cool, but I'm just saying if they actually spend all the damage, it's gonna be stupid. This guy has to touch this bubble? What the? Does it have some kind of deep, mysterious something?
Use charged attack. Bah! Whoo!
Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so do I run around and keep on doing things? Righto, it's your bike. Crisscross something? Applesauce?
Bah!
Okay, no, now this is cool. This is cool now. And now I know how to avoid the chump. Bah! Bah! Man, if only if only we had parrying here.
Oh, he's getting bigger. Uh-oh.
I'm not scared, guys. I've beaten many hard bosses in Dark Souls, okay? Like, I actually am not scared whatsoever. Oh, he's small again. Small little baby boy. See, the thing is, I don't know what the timing is for the charged attack. It keeps on telling me, but, like, I don't know when to do it exactly because, like, it needs to recharge or something. I'm not sure how fast I want to do it. There we go.
Is reason that which grants you such strength?
I don't know.
No, I have noticed. Have you not been in that realm that pursue? Oh, you are equal to a world.
Woo!
Guy getting wrecked.
What a chump. Okay, what is it this time? Oh no. Oh no, his predictable movements. Come on, man. Dark Souls is so easy. This guy's easier. Bop, bop, bop. Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, we did it. Only took like 50 minutes.
Okay. Oh, he's a little boy. Impossible. I have already reached the stage of no return. How have I fallen to this point? And I have not lost all control of the primordial sea. Why? Why has this happened? Why did you do this? The new world cannot be born. All will die in a shell, a husk of a dream.
Paimon reckons you're the one who should try waking up from your dream. The end of the world is the kind of thing that everyone should work together to stop.
I see. The Holy Blade is not on my side. With each swing, it cuts through the universal will that surrounds me. Until, at last, my weak, ordinary self has returned to its physical body.
Primordial Sea won't overflow its banks so soon.
Indeed. I can sense changes in the values originally entered into the world formula. Someone has seized control of the life force, and someone has opened the beast realm. And then there is one more variable, that is you. The person fated to see the all-consuming whale put to flight, the one who shall witness all. I see, I see. I once dreamed of becoming one just like you, but that dream is now shattered. All I have done is meaningless, an empty dream. No less than a dream, even. A dream is at least harmless, but I, no, you, and they have paid so much for all I have done.
Narzissenkreuz. Or however the heck you say it.
Oh, it's you. I didn't see you there.
Nope, she's going over.
Do you know who I actually am?
Names are just labels, but yes, I am most familiar with the two colors that mix in your soul. Director Lyris does not know what has happened. She just holds onto Marianne, who herself still clings to life. She cannot understand such a complex present and future, and hopes to retain the past. And so she does the only thing she can.
My name is An.
In that case, hello, On.
I'm willing to forgive you.
What an odd thing to say. From the very start, my plans have had lofty and scarred, sacred aims. Selflessness has never come into it. None may judge or criticize me, nor do I need forgiveness.
Your aim may have been lofty, but your insanity has harmed many. You did not even enter the formula correctly, and that's what's wrong with being... And what's wrong with being forgiven for a mistake?
You are right. I apologize.
So please, Narzissenkreuz, we're calling you that, it's a nickname. Come back with us. There are other people you need to see. This guy seems to have become much more cooperative, but a request like that...
Of course.
Huh? Doesn't this sort of thing usually require some inner struggle and hours of persuasion?
As I have said before, I do not feel that I have done anything wrong. My mission has failed, but the world has been saved nonetheless. Let others mock and curse me. I'm empty within now. Only one desire remains.
What is it?
I, too, wish to return to the very beginning, to the time before the Narzissenkreuz heroes set off on their journey. But that's impossible. We are not masters of our own fate. I no longer even have the power to determine my own dreams.
Well, Knight Yovey, when you're ready, we'll proceed to reseal the primordial waters, and then we'll leave this place.
Woo! An immortal thing, and I did the thing. Rowboat's Wake? Why is it called a rowboat? Defeat Narzissenkreuz. Yeah, look, I'm... No. Where's the looking away? Where's... Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's how you talk to your friends in Genshin, don't worry. On, I'm ready. What else am I gonna do?
Are you ready to leave?
Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
The entrance is sealed once more with the power of the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz.
I see. The person who almost saved the world spoke. The Holy Blade need not be a sword. It could even be a gold-haired outlander. And now, the younger sister, who has stood forth as part of the adventure, has grasped the sword at last.
With that, you return to the Narzissenkreuz Ordo.
Okay. Oh, welcome to Narzissenkreuz Ordo.
Hey guys, wow, we're back. What am I supposed to say? I knew you'd come back in one piece.
And we're glad that you and Seymour are okay.
In fact, the floor was quickly flooded by the rising water level, incapacitating the security machinery. Mr. Caterpillar carried me out under his arms. I said in one piece, and indeed everyone is accounted for. So, how's there one more person here?
Well, allow me to introduce Narzissenkreuz, or rather what's left of him.
Master.
You've made progress, Caterpillar. You seem even more human now than you did centuries ago.
I thought I'd be more excited to see you, but I feel unexpectedly calm. Over the last several hundred years, I've read many books and come to understand more about your teachings, as well as some of the absurdities in your theories. Image record of the individual known as Narzissenkreuz has been updated. Please do not make any sudden movements. Narzissenkreuz. I like Narzissenkreuz. It sounds nice.
Silly dog, you're not going to initiate your mass annihilation mode again, are you?
I judge that the threat he constitutes to you is low. Still, do not make any sudden movements, Narzissenkreuz.
Alien Guillotine's creation. I once saw a bright future for it, that it could perhaps achieve what the ancient people's golems could not. Not that it matters now. Could you let me inspect its internals? Just one of out of a desire for knowledge, of course.
I don't know what I was reading.
Seymour's our companion, you know.
Fine.
Saving the world is usually just poetic rhetoric one employs to alleviate mental illness. Whoa, Caterpillar! Whoa! Where are you going? Whether it takes the form of protecting the flame of a candle until the pilgrimage is done, or writing a story that allows fiction to invade reality. Did you recover from your malady in the end? Master, you now know what became of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. What will you do next?
There may be a hint of irony in your voice when you call me Master, but I will accept it nonetheless. You surely know about your birth?
I'm not interested in that anymore. You are simply toying with life, a kind of indifference I find despicable.
I will accept that too.
Your attitude is so negative. Have you given up on yourself?
I will answer your question then. My offer from before still stands. I will reveal the mysteries to them and answer any questions.
In that case, please take on to find out the truth about our origins. Explain the other Mary on to Nazareth.
Ah, so that's what happened to the director and Marion. I will help you, of course. It is something I ought to do. Let us go to the kingdom through the looking glass together.
Well, as for your wish from before, Paimon, I've done everything I can. I'll be staying out of whatever happens next.
Huh? What wish?
Is your memory that much worse than mine? Didn't you ask me to help on and say more?
Oh, right, but why don't you want to come with us then?
I think the next matter is very personal for On and Marion. That scene doesn't call for a character like me. But you, Yovey and Paimon, are different. You're the heroes of this story.
Yes, the mighty heroine Paimon.
Well, Paimon should actually be...
Be what? You're not about to say something mean, are you, Caterpillar?
Whatever do you mean? You're the kind, guiding fairy at the hero's side, of course.
Fine, I will take that.
Could be foreshadowing. Just like what Paimon ate this morning. I'm kidding. Once you finish up over there, let us things that used to be human have a little reunion.
Should I go with Miss Yovey then?
Of course you should. I mean, we've been seeking the end of this quest this whole time. You, too, need an answer, don't you? I apologize. I do not understand.
In that case, Seymour, you wait for us with Caterpillar.
It's settled then. When it's just about time, I'll bring you to them. Understood.
Seymour, Caterpillar, thank you. Shall we?
Sure, we shall.
All right, let's go find Marianne.
Rowboat's Wake. We're in Act 4. There's more acts here than I expected. Head to the designated location. Okay, where is it? Designated. Oh, of course it's here. The Secret of On. Oh, the water's back. What? Excuse me.
Wait, this is even worse than last time. How's everything back to the way it was?
On, you of purest water, visualize in detail what this place would be like if all obstacles receded before you.
Will that do anything? Caterpillar said before that the story has already lost its meaning. As such, these imaginary things aren't necessary anymore.
This is how it might be for a low-level seeker. However, you are also the master of this place. Some believe the world to be only a prison of suffering, devoid of meaning, but you wield power over this place, so rewrite it, imbue it with meaning. Only the hubris of one who believes themselves above the world can give rise to miracles. Had I not fervently believed I was above the apocalypse, I would not be where I am now.
Are you saying that you also believe the world has meaning?
Why else would I have made so many plans to save it? On second thought, perhaps Caterpillar was right, and one only seeks the world's salvation to prove that they themselves deserve it.
Paimon doesn't really get what that means.
Only by transforming oneself into a being of light to bring hope to a darkened world may one be permitted to enter the eternal kingdom of light after death. Are martyrs who perish for the world's sins undeserving of salvation?
Paimon gets it and doesn't get it at the same time.
It is no matter. My teachings no longer have an audience. Ocean it on. Can you do what I said?
I'll give it a try.
Boom. Water's gone and that ocean is back. The water just dropped.
Whoa.
On is powerful. You're amazing, On. You're amazing, On.
Thank you, but I don't feel that amazing. Why is that?
Because this is something you would normally take for granted. You have simply remembered a fragment of your origin. Let us press on.
Okay.
You are most talented, On. Would you like to inherit Nazareth's?
I'll pass.
Yeah, me too, On. I agree. We got rid of that Oceanid thing last time, so it's interesting that it's back. Okay, what are we talking about here, huh? Or are we just going for it? Oh, yeah.
Let me see what I can do.
I mean, I could just bring out Farina and heal the entire team, but speaking of which, I need to heal the entire team. I just remembered. Also, I might just type it while I'm thinking it. I've spelled that word wrong, but it doesn't matter. Go back.
Allow me.
Oh,
You're getting the hang of magic, it seems.
Oh, thank you, An.
We'll make it faster up this way.
An is so nice now. Look at her. What a great little oceanette, huh? Okay, here we are. More we go.
Why must you force my hand? I must defend this place.
Like so many deployed like that. This is just bombarding blindly.
I have people I must...
Not Yovey. Oh, okay. They're sending me back. Okay.
Go back.
Marianne, I hate you.
I believe in you, Knight Yovey.
Okay. Was I just supposed to stand there?
I must defend this place.
Like so many deployed like this is just bombarding blindly. I also have made okay, there we go. Love the song that's playing here. Watch this. This is the next one I have to go behind. I was kind of right, but also wrong.
Go back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Unabashed, I see.
Oh, come. Where was I supposed to go? I'm gonna scream.
Well, guys, we have it memorized.
Hey, that rhymed. Anyways. Marianne, okay, On, if you're powerful enough, why don't you just block it all like you have been, huh?
I must defend this place.
I like so many deployed like that. Man, this sucks. Thanks, Paimon. I already read this, so it's whatever. Huh? Oh, there we go. I was like, what?
No. Oh, three, I go here.
There we go. Easy money. I got hit on the last one. That's stupid.
Go back. Please, I beg of you.
Marianne's voice really is getting weaker. It's gone from a command to a request. Sure, it sure doesn't look like she's begging us.
And you push yourself still further on.
It's fine. Since we're already come this far, there's no point in turning back now. Forgive me, Marianne, but we must get through this place.
Get out of here.
You got rid of them all, On?
It's pointless to resist the truth. On merely denied that futile resistance. Let's keep moving forward.
Okay. The door here is shut. How are we gonna get inside now? Open the door? If we can't get in, then we can't get to that dizzying corridor and room. And can't jump down to that place where we fought Narcissus.
No problem. Allow me to ensure this visit of ours won't be in vain. Liddell is also nothing more than a figment of the Red Empress's dream, and this time it's time to wake up.
Indeed, that is the case.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own door. You know what? I can respect that, On. I can respect that. And we're back. Woo! Never thought I'd be back here again. Keep moving ahead. Man, I did this like right near the start of 4.0. It's been a hot minute. Man, imagine if I didn't suck at beatboxing. People would probably actually like it every time I did it, because I do it way too much. Oh, yeah. It looks... Oh, yeah, we're here. Okay. Remember, we talked to this Marianne a while ago, and she said some things that I didn't understand.
Why? Why couldn't you just leave us here in peace? Marianne, we should be able to help you this time. Please, let us in. No, I don't need your help. Please leave, I'm begging you. Princess Lyris, your story should should have you living happily ever after. I won't give up.
The barrier is composed of an extremely hard and resistant will, but the Holy Blade is in your hands now, Yovey.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the Holy Blade should be able to cut through any will that comes from water.
Correct, clever one.
I've got it. Sorry, Marion, just bear with us.
Don't come back here again. It's warm here, and I'd like it that way. Don't come to me with your expectations, with that determined look on your face. Just leave me alone till the consciousness that keeps us formed together fades away.
Walks away. She's not even, she doesn't seem like she's that much in trouble. Anyways,
No one needs saving, and that's great. Psh! Just let me decay here on my own until everything is broken down.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. I gotta do what I gotta do. The fact that this image is as important is like so important. I mean, guys, there's 3 cutscenes in this so far. And oh, you got the 6th sword. You better use that for the rest of the game of existence after doing that. You can only wish.
Why are you doing this? Is the truth really that important? What's wrong with forever dwelling on dreams of the past?
Well, maybe the truth isn't that important.
But the future is. Indeed, even if you all regarded me as a villain, I have never once given up on the future.
Wait, you're...
That is correct. I am Narzissenkreuz.
Renee!
Yes, I am Renee. This is who I am now. I am most pleased to see you both, as well as On. Your present state should be said to be something beyond human or oceanid, a state of transcendence. As human is to ape, so is superhuman to human. You are now the meaning of Fontaine itself.
Is this really a good time to be saying this sort of stuff? You don't think about anyone else's feeling, do you, Nazareth?
My apologies. I'm responsible for the circumstances that led you all here.
It's okay. I've already forgiven him, Marion. Please, look at this. This is...
The picture.
Is that Marion in the middle there?
This is the eternity I've always longed to protect. Renee.
Yes?
I can't forgive Nazareth just yet, but Renee is a different story.
Okay.
The Nazareth Institute was our home. Why did things turn out this way?
It was likely doomed to be thus from the moment Alien had us act out the story of the hero Nazareth and the evil dragon over and over. I, too, missed the way things used to be, but Nazareth was born out of the delusion of salvation, and what a protracted dream that was. But I was roused from that dream. Now it is your turn.
It's not a contradiction to accept your past as well as how you'll live for your life going forward. That's what Caterpillar told me. The apocalypse has been stopped and the future is full of possibilities. The future holds more for you than just pain. This, I promise you.
If you cannot accept yourself, you could allow On to merge with you. Then, use the Holy Blade of Nazareth to separate the personas of Lyris and young Marion.
That won't be necessary. I'm willing to accept the past. Our little hero On's adventure is hers alone. I will live on as myself and see what the world you risked everything to save is like, Renee. Huh? The Holy Blade of Nazareth is...
Looking cool.
I see. Your will has been conveyed, Marion. The Holy Blade's purpose has been fulfilled, and its significance in the story has ended.
Paimon doesn't totally get it, but it doesn't mean that Yovey won't be able to use that cool title anymore?
That's too bad.
Let us return to the original topic. You said that you'd like to see the outside, but this is now Guillotine's world. I doubt there will be much to see. However, if you can bring yourself to like it, that would be ideal.
And Renee, shall we travel together? Absolutely.
As for me, regrettably, you must allow me to decline. There is still something that I must do.
Oh, okay. In that case, don't forget to give me your address. I'll write to you about what Anna and I encounter on our journey. Just like when you and Jacob would tell me about what you saw in Sumeru. Except I'm afraid our journey will have to wait a teeny bit longer. Caterpillar did say that we would have a reunion or something.
That's right. We should be here. He should be here soon. Let's wait a little longer for him, shall we?
All right, you two do you. Let's take this opportunity to talk to Marion, Yovey.
Okay, Marion. In your beautiful domain. We got 3 kids here. Perhaps I should have proposed a toast to us who were once human. Though I don't think any of us could imbue the way we are now. Nazu,
Was there anything that could not be said before we set off?
I'm just giving you a chance. It may not have been a good time for you to say some things back there.
You could tell? Well, it cannot be helped. I have expended too much of my power. I shall not remain able to maintain myself for long. But why? We worked so hard to... But before I disappear, tell me what you have learned over these last few centuries.
Yeah, just doing different voices at the end. That's crazy.
I would like to know what sort of dreams you had. Until I met Knight Yovey and Paimon, I was always searching for Princess Lyris. Even after learning the truth, that I was just a character in someone's dream, I had no regrets. That's because I have always completed the best and greatest adventure of all. Perhaps my reward is being able to turn my dreams into reality.
I was just going back and forth between prison and books, occasionally dreaming about parts of my previous life. There were times when I wondered whether the butterfly became me or I became the butterfly. But once I awoke, I would realize that I was only a caterpillar. The butterfly is also me, but whether it's the future or past me is hard to say.
Dreams, magic memories, exorcism, all that I notice, all that I once held dear now seems worthless to me. During the first 10 years, I focused on my power in preventing the dissipation of my will. During the years that followed, I used that potent will to construct a universe within myself to resist my coming fate. This is how I held on. I suppose it's the same for you, to build a beautiful dream out of the ruins of what was once our home. That is an incredible thing. Marianne was right, it's warm here. Yes, I know. I grow weary. On, please, leave me here. Farewell.
Okay. He never did change his name back to Renee, did he? Well, it's kind of what if life is just a dream?
Oh, so this is where the adventure we and On came from. No wonder everything was so chaotic it wasn't finished. Yeah, I couldn't figure an ending out. At that point, everything had fallen apart, but the more such things happen, the more we want a simple, happy ending. You know, sometimes you say I, and sometimes you say we. Are you really Marianne, or are you Lyris the ocean that they're always talking about? I don't know. Well, not that it matters anymore. On, Caterpillar, you're back! Where's Renee?
He was a bit tired, so he went to rest.
Well, Paimon hopes he turns over a new leaf and stops causing trouble.
Say more. You can come over now. Understood. Yeah? Look at this, a good old gaggle of friends. That's not what that word means, I'm pretty sure. Miss Marianne. Your new hair and eye color are simply dazzling.
Honestly, you silly dog, is that all you can say?
My language center is unable to express the information I am processing.
I know, you're the same as ever. Sorry, I missed you so much.
Yay! What a happy ending!
Right, so such things happened, huh? Then there's Jacob.
Miss Yovey and Miss Paimon's description largely fits with the facts, but one thing must be added. My power output during combat has been far below expectations. This is because over 30% of my components were damaged during the battle at Elinas and has not been maintained since. Excuse me. I hope you will consider this when evaluating my performance and will not choose to scrap me.
Oh, of course not. You have always been strong and brave. You are much more resilient than we are, Seymour.
Indeed, my designer, Alien Guillotine, is Fontaine's leading engineer, and the components I am made of represent the best of the nation's material science and craftsmanship. You're most formidable, Seymour. Thank you for your accurate assessment.
But that's not what On was trying to say.
What are your next orders, Miss Marianne? Marianne and On.
You decide, Marianne. As far as Seymour is concerned, I'm just On. Seymour, what would you like to do?
My primary directive is to accompany and protect you, Miss Marianne, on behalf of Alien Guillotine.
Oh, you silly. Those were my brothers. Alien's instructions. I'm asking you what you want to do.
I once promised Miss Mimir that once I found my mistress, I would return to her coordinates and thank her.
And that was correct of you. Good dog.
Question mark.
Marianne, do you remember what you once said to me? Yes, Seymour, I hope you can become the master of your own fate. That's the future. You will do what you want to do and what you think is right.
Miss Marianne, Do I understand this correctly? Are you saying that my previously received orders should be regarded as null and void?
Yes, so let me ask you again, Seymour. What do you want to do?
I wish to remain by your side, Miss Marion, but I also wish to accompany Miss Mimir. However, I calculate that the spatial requirements of those two wishes are incompatible.
Perhaps not. We'll be taking a trip to explore this world, and Miss Mimir is an artist, isn't she? Then our journeys coincide. We will leave our footprints in the deserts, in the forest, and in the snowfields, in the lost ancient city of Yeth, and in Arcadia, and in golden Hyperborea.
Where the heck is the lost ancient city of Yeth, Arcadia, and golden Hyperborea? I want to go there.
We'll enjoy the sights we see and the stories we write together. What do you think, Seymour?
I find that's a very reasonable suggestion, Miss Marion, but I will need to ask for Miss Mariar's consent.
Yes, of course. Let us agree to meet her.
Okay.
In any case, I'm eager to meet this artist who's kept you company for so long.
Coordinates entered.
So, next...
What is next, actually?
Yovey, Paimon, and Caterpillar, you are the bravest and strongest of all. Thank you all so much.
Wait, so I'm no longer a knight?
That story is over, and as for me, for us, you, as you are now, you are the realest and most important of all. And not just in the story when you play the role of a knight. Just like the Holy Blade in the story became a new sword when its mission was complete, so too will the knight return as a new person.
Paimon can decide if you're praising or criticizing Yovey here.
It is praise, of course. You have written an end to an unfinishable story, and you have brought us a new tale. We will never forget this. Come on, there's no need to be so polite.
I've also gained a lot from being able to play my role in this tale. I hope you all have a wonderful trip.
Yes, and I am confident we will meet again in the future.
Then, it is time for me to return to Miss Mimir's coordinates.
We can come too. Caterpillar, come with us, would you?
Let's go, Seymour. Very well, I will accompany. What? Oh, they actually gave me the sword! Bruh. Lumine, I don't even use you anymore, and the stats on it are terrible, but this weapon looks perfect for you. Where is it? Where'd it go? Boom! When the equipping character does not have an arcade, when normal attack, charge attacks, or plunging attacks strike, a new more Oso energy blast will be unleashed, dealing 160% of attack of damage. So if you don't have an arcade alignment, you can just use this sword and do it anyway without having the arcade? That's actually kind of cool. I mean, not very useful, but it's kind of cool. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. The energy blast type is determined by the current type of sword of Narzissenkreuz. Refinement rank 1. I don't think I can refine it any farther, but I do want to build it. Will I ever find an opportunity to use it? No. Probably not. Oh, look, I can ascend it already. Guys, sometimes I just do this, all right? Okay, what are you gonna do, stop me? Yeah, see, I'm not worried about my 3-star weapons right now because I did a lot of rolling on the weapon banner, which I will never do again because that weapon banner freaking destroyed me. It was so I have an R4 of Baiju's weapon. I don't even have Baiju, and like it's not good for like anyone else. The HP percent would be good for like Kokomi maybe, but the side effects of it, that it does like nothing. And I already have like an elemental mastery book on her, and that makes her do more damage. Whoa, nice voice crack. Guys, I'm not allowed to voice crack. I was doing a bunch of voices, okay? Yes, proceed. There's probably some sword person who needs, like, I don't know. I'm gonna use this since I have, like, way more of the. I have 8,000 of these. Holy. I'm just wondering, how far can we go? I could still go. The fact that I can still go up right now is insane. But it's like a good insane, not like it's bad insane. Oh, cool, I'm out of water. Holy, we're still going. That's the last one we can do it, but this weapon looks so cool. I'm glad that I can actually get a weapon for something and like keep it like something cosmetic. Of course, if it's a weapon, it's more easy to implement. Ooh, I can level 80 this too. I just need to. Anyways, bro, you're switching to that, okay? Mainly so I can put. Well, I have. What the? Who am I gonna put this on? What the heck? Anyways, look at that. Oh yeah, that is made for you, Lamine girl. You're killing it. Just like how Farina is killing this weapon. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. I wish I could zoom in this pose so that I can be a degenerate. I mean, what? I mean, what? But... Where's the character that I always had this on? There's no way my Kaching's that high. Where is she? Boom. Yeah, I always switch this between her and the Traveler, but, you know... It's fine now. Where is it? Boom, there you go. It actually matches her dress a little bit. Minus the red part. But other than that, it's good. Yes, it's R5. Yeah, judge me. Whatever. Just like how my my Zhong Li, whenever I use him, I have to switch this on and off my Hu Tao. Because, I mean, he has a 75-109. That's not bad.
Osmanthus wine.
Shut the heck up, bro. We get it. Osmanthus wine, okay? But, I mean, it's not as good as that. But also, I have a weapon at 88. Like, my Zhongli would have so much more crit damage if I had, like, the thing. Your destiny with Narzissenkreuz has come to a conclusion, but power still remains within the Holy Blade. Immersing the sword of Narzissenkreuz in the font, brimming with magical power within the story of Anapausis, can change the sword's alignment between Numa and Osa. Oh, you can change the color, too? Bro, that's so cool.
I know just the tune to accompany them.
I'll never, ever have a reason to use that, but, like, it's so cool. Just the fact that they put the effort. We're going to Mamere. Unfortunately, guys, I did the Mamere quest by myself because I was just getting down. I was just like, no one wants to watch me do 4.0 quests. And then I did a really important one, and then I regretted it. In my own, like, I did it in my own time, and then I regretted it. I was like, man, I should have been streaming that. But it's connected to Seymour, where the robot dog came from. Obviously, if you played the game, you already know. Otherwise, if you didn't play the game and you're watching this far in to a VOD and or a stream, then you must really like me, and I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Here's my mare, who does not have a voice.
Yovey and Paimon and Seymour, you need to come back? Is it just Paimon, or do you sound a little angry, Mamere?
Yes, even without Yovey and Paimon's help, my positioning and navigational modules would have allowed me to return.
Incredible. Wait, so you were just surprised? Well, I knew you wouldn't disappear with the token that symbolizes my life and birth. I also knew that Yovey and Paimon would be sure to bring you back.
Returning to your side is what I want to do. It's not a concept I fully understand, but logic prompts me to do this. I believe this is correct.
That's kind of complicated, but and I can't say I understand, but never mind. It's just good that you're back. Oh, and this is...
Hello. Don't worry about me. I'm just along for the ride.
Is that so? Well, you are a fascinating color, and regardless, I'm delighted to see Seymour. I haven't heard from Father since the message Yovey passed on, and then Seymour left. It was difficult for me. Also, it looks like Mamere doesn't know what happened while you were in a daze. Everyone in Maurici Village helped me during that time. That's what made me realize what Father meant. Oh yes, I've been learning a new style of painting while I was with them.
Is it even more novel than before?
I think it'll be easier to understand. Even the Melusines in Maurici Village can tell what I'm painting now, rather than just saying, oh, how lovely. Wow, Paimon can't wait to see your priceless masterpieces. Hee hee.
I'm really bad at hee-hees, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, and speaking of paintings, Marion mentioned something.
Seymour explains the idea of a joint trip. Joint? Oh my gosh, they're doing...
Really? That sounds wonderful. Let's see off now then. On our round, the world trip of artistic creation. Yes, let's go. Now. Now, this instant. I'll pack up my art supplies and clothes. You just sit tight and wait for me, alright?
Yes, Miss Mamere. Oh, the skipping.
Well, you sure are springing into action. Of course, I mean, if you don't act, your dreams will come true. You won't come true, right? Paints.
While we wait, let me express my gratitude to you, Miss Yovey, Miss Paimon, and Mr. Caterpillar. This is based on my own judgment and what, as Miss Marion says, I want to do. With your help, I have finally been able to complete my task. However, I still do not understand what it means to become the master of my own fate. Fate, you see, is a concept humans create to help them understand things. It is not real. Well, Paimon doesn't know how to explain this now. Didn't they tell you? Just do what you want to do. If you always do what you want to do, you'll become the master of your fate. I see, and what I want to do now is to sit here and wait for Miss Romare.
Okay, in that case, Paimon wishes you all a good trip. Thanks, Paimon. Painting to give them paintings to give.
Paintings to give. Be a good dog and look after Romare, alright? I will. It is what I want to do. Good for you, dog. You and Caterpillar arrive outside Marusi Village. Okay, everyone's spread out now, but they're gonna go together and travel the world. I better run into these people more. Just like, guys, okay. Jet's entire start from the 3.1 world quest to all the way through the desert is so good. And in the last one, she left the village. She thought she was accepted, but she was being betrayed by her own leader, and she was being sent out to do that. Okay, whatever. We're just skip over all that, okay? Jet, or however the actual way you pronounce it, is really cool. And at the end, she said she might run into us again, so I'm hoping we see her again in, like, Natlin or something. And, I mean, okay, excuse my copium for a second. I hope Jet comes back with a design that's different than an NPC, but, like, better, and then she's a playable character. I'm on the copium, guys, but I'd love that so much. That's just me, though. Anyways, so the tale of Nazareth has ended. It's time for me to follow my own path.
Where will you go, Caterpillar?
That is a good question, Paimon, and since the beginning of time, only the most determined and resilient of people have found their answers.
There you go again.
I jest. For now, the only thing I can be sure of is that I still owe Lenore half a story. But I don't know how it ends yet. There's a lot to consider. I don't know where I'll go, but there are a few things I need to find.
Is that so?
So, goodbye, Yovey, and farewell, Paimon. Meeting you both has been the most fortunate thing to happen in this life of mine. Likewise, Caterpillar.
Yeah, take care, Caterpillar. Don't let anyone find out who you really are. That'd be a pain.
The Elchel smiles before turning to leave. Well, darn. That's a big pill to swallow there. That's the first thing I say after that quest is done. That is a pill and a half. But you know what's cool, guys? Boom. My first 100%ed area of Fontaine because I need to get more chests here. I need 4 more. Jeez, okay. That's not even going to be hard to find, but it's what left its name behind? What lies spread all over the valley? What reflects itself in the mirror water? What symbolizes the lonely, world-saving sacrifice? I don't know. Give me my primal gems, and also give me this card. I'm switching this card instantly. New name
Tea
card.
parties are a
Boom. Oh yeah. I have a problem. Ooh. Look at it. It looks amazing. Anyways, it does look really cool. And I feel cool.
for the well-mannered.
Did I still... Yeah.
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay, take me on a date, Farina. Jeez. Anyway, Fontaine thing. How much do I have? It's got to be a little bit... Oh! Everyone's talking about how hard this was. Bro, this was at like 85% before I went to the tower. I went into the tower. Boom, 100%. Now we have a problem, though. 100. And I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a new area in 4.3. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. If you couldn't tell, guys, I love this game. Wait, actually, look at this. Fontaine 100, sure. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I show this every time, but it's absurd now because I have the entire map 100% now. Boom, 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 boom. That's right. I actually went to the Lost Nursery in Vanarana. Chumps. Boom. Okay? And then we got all the way away. Boom, 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 boom. Got all of Mondstadt. Boom, 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 boom. Mondstadt was the easiest one, honestly. And then we got all of Inazuma. Boom, boom. Ba, ba. Pow. And then, obviously, guys, the obvious ones. Akanomiya. And then the Chasm Underground. I did so much of this a long time ago, but I think it's, now I have 100%. So that that gives me hope though. That means there's gonna be more new areas for Fontaine. I was worried that after 4.2 they go to other things because they already did 3 expansions. 4.0, 0.1, 0.2. Weirdly happy they did that, by the way, because more Fontaine for me. Euphrasia, or however you say your name. So I want to see how much it is with this. 82%. So whatever next area they add to Fontaine probably will be the last for exploration, but 82% already? That's nice. I have 100% everywhere else. In the wake of Narcissus. And yeah, I only have a few quests left too. Happy birthday. I thought I finished this one, but I don't think I did it. I celebrated Melusine's birthday one time. Questioning Melusine and answering machine. I know this one. This quest is fun. I want to do this on stream sometime. Free verse, I have no idea. In search of lost time, I don't know. I don't know about that. And truly mouthwatering, I don't know. I'll only look those up if I don't find them out by like 3.4.8. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot where 4.0. Holy guys, we're in. Yeah, so a quest started here. Someone stole the talking news pelican. And we got some notes and everything. And we're with a Melusine and a robot trying to solve the mystery. So okay, guys, you can tell it's important because look at this. Oh, wait, sorry, look at this. If it has this extra thing here and it says Act 1, what the? Oh, this is part of the quest. Okay, I was like, what? How long have I been streaming? Almost 3 hours. Wow, look at me go. Yeah, but no, all those quests put together into that was really good. I really do hope that we see those characters in the future exploring the world. I would love to run into them. Maybe connect them to an event or something. I don't know. They probably want to do that, actually. I take that back. Because, I mean, who's going to do all those quests, guys? No one did the R&R quest. I finished in 3.0, guys, okay? I'm still proud of that. Well, I'm not proud of that, but, like, whenever someone's like, oh, man, I still haven't done the R&R quest. I'm like, well, darn. I finished it a long time ago. Okay, well, I'd say that was a good stream. I am not going to close the game because I'm going to get those last 4 chests for the second area for that. And then, the only 2 things left for getting all the Fontaine, like, card achievements or whatever is, getting all the fountain levels, which 40 is the max right now, and 50 is not going to be the max until probably 4.6, if I'm to guess correctly. I'm just guessing. And then, the Statue of the 7 also, because I have all the Hydrooculi, and that statue ain't maxed out. I'll tell you that. I will see you guys next time on Tuesday. What am I doing on Tuesday? Minecraft, of course, like I do every week now. Until I beat hardcore, then Tuesdays will go back to normal stuff. But, that's going to take a little while. It's already been like multiple months since I started that. So Tuesdays is Minecraft. Thursday, I will be doing Honkai Star Rail because there's a new event that's been out for a while. And it goes throughout the whole update cycle, which is why I haven't been too worried about it. But it looks really fun from what I've seen. Anyways, I'll see you next time.